Alright, hello everybody, welcome guys, welcome to the live stream. As you know, we are just starting to continue our journey here with Tiny Sasquatch as we're trying to build the world here a little bit more. Now, I've actually been spending quite a lot of time building this world off camera during the night times. I've been doing this actually, and I've been having a blast with it. Let me tell you guys, absolutely loving to do this work in Sneaky Sasquatch, in Tiny Sasquatch actually. And so far, as you guys can see, the mountainside is getting to look even better and better. Now, I did finish the lodge here in the previous live stream, but in today's live stream, I was trying to see which one would you guys like me to see build more. And apparently most of you, at the moment at least, are saying that you want me to continue with the mountain area, but most of you also say that you want to see me build a sawmill. So I guess we're gonna probably start up or carry on with the mountainside here. Braxton Davis, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. And we're definitely gonna be maybe moving on to the sawmill as well as we keep on progressing here. Now I also found a really interesting character, which is this one right here. I mean, look at how cute this one is. And I'm guessing I'm going to be placing quite a few of these kids around the map that they're going to give us a few quests as we keep on playing, right? And we're going to have to chat with them, grab their quests, and then figure out what we're going to have to do with them. But this is how the lodge is looking so far. Of course, I am going to have to start adding in a few cars over here so that this parking space looks a little bit more interesting. As at the moment, this kind of feels like an empty space and not much. And as soon as I'm going to add in some cars, it's probably gonna look more like a parking space, of course. But yeah, this is how it's kind of looking right now. And if you are gonna be making our way through here, of course this is not gonna do anything because I haven't tied it up just yet with the next area. Let me just actually hold up before I save this. Let me go back into edit mode, get rid of that screen. Oh snap, what is happening with the door? Apparently that door is breaking, and I think I know exactly why that's happening. Wait, where is it? It should have a control on it, but I'm not quite sure exactly where that control is. Oh yeah, I think I have a control right over here on this door, and that's why it's looking. That's why it's glitching. But for some reason I cannot seem to find it, so I can remove that connection. So if I go here, nothing. If I go here, yeah, look at that. The door is kind of attached to this side here. I'm not quite sure exactly how to get rid of that attachment because I cannot see for some reason. Why can I not see it though, I wonder? There we go. That's what I need. So I need to remove that connection. And now if we move the door, there we go. It's not going to glitch out anymore, hopefully. All right. Now, Jampu, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining. We don't really have that many people in the live stream just yet. Hopefully, more are going to join in, but that's fine because we still have to do a lot of building in this game before I'm going to release it to the public so that everybody can go ahead and enjoy. For now, I just want to save this one like this because I did make some changes over here. Just like that. All right, next up, let me go back out of this screen and jump into the next one, which is, of course, going to be the ski area, which is this one. I want you guys to see what I've done so far with the ski area. So what I've done so far, I've copy pasted the other area, and of course, look at this. This is where we're going to be going inside, of course, the ski resort. And we do have a really beautiful one of these things. What is it called? I completely forgot. Igloos? Yeah, that's an igloo. I did make the beautiful igloo over here. We do have the cabins, right? This is going to be the shop where we're going to be able to buy the stuff from the shop, which at the moment, it's going to look like this. It definitely kind of resembles the lodge, but yeah. Now, Jumpy, what are we making? Well, I guess we're going to be making the, or at least continuing to build up the mountain, as 44% of you guys have voted on that. Although some of you guys also want the sawmill, so I guess I'm going to be switching in between the sawmill and the continuing on building this area because the vote is kind of split. So I guess I'm going to try to build both of them. Are you going to add the new update stuff? I am going to add it, but not just yet. I will add it in the future for sure. But for now, I'm not going to add it. And also, look at that. We do have these kids that are absolutely looking amazing. And as I was saying, I also want to go into them. I want to make sure they do not turn around to look at me. So I want them to look at me, but I don't want them to turn around, right? I just want them to look at me as I pass by them. And similar with this fella as well. Let me jump into him, go into settings. add this one and remove this one. And that's the reason, because I don't want them to, I just want them to look at me 100 meters over here at once. I just want them to start looking at me when they see me around, I guess, but not turn around. Similar for this one, I gotta go into settings right over here. Turn this meter into 100 meters, I guess. A little bit more. There we go, and that's gonna be it. All right, and if I go into play mode now, yeah, the thing is, so as I was saying, I do want to add the update things that have been added in the game, but as you guys can imagine, Sneaky Sasquatch keeps on getting updated and updated and updated, and it's going to be kind of impossible for me to keep up with them. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to first of all release the game as is, with the main things that have been in the game, right? With the main things that have been introduced in the games, such as the mountain area, the town, the campgrounds, and the racing area, the golf course as well, the lake, and the maze. And for the rest of the areas, such as the island and even the port, we're probably going to be adding those ones in the future, depending on how well you guys are going to enjoy the videos that I'm going to make with this game, of course, with Tiny Sasquatch. As you guys can see, this fella is not turning around. It's only turning his head to look at me. And that is exactly what I wanted. Now, I also have to do something about this, because I don't want Sasquatch to be jumping through the window inside over here. I will also put a person over there to chat with. We're only going to be able to go inside here through the door, right? But the way I'm going to actually get this one to be not allowing me to go inside here is by simply building. Hold up, let me go into that mode. Let me build myself a red cube over here. Just like that. I also want this one to be like this. There we go. Perfect. Now, let me go into the cube itself. Hopefully that's not connected to anything, right? No, I don't think it is. Let me go into the cube itself. Let me go into its settings. So we don't want the cube to be shining any light or casting shadows. Next up, I gotta go into the settings here and reduce its quality. Ooh, sorry about that. Grammy Boy 9, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Sophie and Z-Man Show, welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Can you do a shout out for to Sophie? Yes, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining. And hopefully we're gonna be enjoying today's live stream, as I'm gonna be trying to build up the world of Tiny Sasquatch here a little bit more. Another thing that I want to do here is, let me place this red cube. Now, what I'm usually doing with these red shapes that we're seeing, I'm actually using them in order to block areas for Sasquatch to cross inside. Now, although you are seeing this red cube at the moment, so this is definitely not something we want to have, right? All you gotta do is just jump into the settings of it, go into here, and just turn off the visibility. And now, Sasquatch is not going to be able to jump through the window anymore, because it's going to be blocked by that cube that we cannot see anymore. And that's how you block up, yeah, that's how you create invisible walls in this game, and it's something that really helped me. Grammy Boy, you're not late at all, buddy. I just started the stream. You're actually way too good. Don't worry about it. Alright, so that has been solved. Sasquatch is not going to be able to go through that window. Next up, we are gonna have to add a person over there, right? Like a clerk to sell us the tickets once we're gonna be able to go in there. Now, another thing that I was thinking about is maybe getting this ticket booth to be shut down, right? To be closed off, or maybe have like a banner where the person that should be working there should just simply say that I'll be back in just a second, but actually he's never gonna come back. And instead, what we're gonna have to do is just chat with this kid, and he's gonna be selling us those tickets. But he's not gonna be selling those tickets for just simple coins, right? He's just gonna be selling those tickets, or actually he's gonna give it to us in return if we manage to give him something that he requests. What do you guys think about that one? I feel like that's gonna be a more interesting thing. Rather than just coming over here and buying some tickets, it would be too easy, right? Instead, we would just have to come on over, chat with this guy, and do a quest for him, grab the ticket, and then use the ski lift to make our way all the way up the mountain over there. What do you guys think about that one? I feel like that's gonna be a little bit more interesting than just making our way over here and buying the ticket. That would be a cool twist to the game. Exactly. I mean, I am trying to kind of inspire myself from Sneaky Sasquatch, but I'm also trying to make the game personal, I guess. Just do a few things a little bit different than what we were to expect in Sneaky Sasquatch. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do in the future. So that means I will have to put like a banner over here or something that's gonna say I'll be back soon, but instead the guy is never gonna come back. So that's going to be something I'm going to be focusing on in the future. For now, let me also carry on with making some more invisible walls. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go into this setting. So this allows me to see invisible stuff, right? Which are these windows. I'm going to jump into the window here. And what I'm going to do then, I'm going to just copy paste this one. Because we are going to have this invisible wall going quite a few places. For example, we're going to have to start up with it right over here. Let me make this thing much bigger, a little bit fatter. And expand it through the tree so that we are not going to be able, Sasquatch is not going to be able to cross through these trees. Let me expand it all the way to this side as well. Right through here, just like that. Yeah, that's going to work like that. Next up, let me copy paste this one, but let me also go with that tool. And I guess that tool as well. You love the character. Thank you very much. I've actually spent quite a bit of time making this one in Dreams, and I am really happy with the result. I do feel like it looks exactly like Sneaky Sasquatch, but more of a cuter version of him, more of a tiny version of him. And I absolutely love what I managed to get going with it. Alright, so this one's going to be expanding all the way to this side over here. There we go. Come on, buddy. Just like that. Alright, that's what I want to see. Another thing that I want to do, I want to copy paste this thing. And this one is going to have to go like this, I guess. And it's going to have to go through here, through these trees instead. Alright, let me position it right so that nobody can cross through there. And now, all we gotta do is just keep on expanding these walls. There's one, and there's one over here. Perfect. Actually, you know what I want to do? Hold up a minute. I think I want to add one more piece of wall over here to connect from that one to this one instead, so that Sasquatch cannot cross through these trees. Alright, let me go on to this side and reduce the size of this one. Maybe you have to give the boy 3 hamburgers to get a ticket. I mean, that would sound pretty interesting. And I have a feeling I may actually want to change a few things. For example, make the little kid a little bit fatter, right? So that we would resemble the fact that that dude really likes burgers and he would just love to eat some. So maybe that would be something I'm gonna be focusing on. That is a great idea, Braxton. I actually like that idea. I'm definitely gonna put that idea into my notes somewhere so that I remember it when I'm gonna get to implementing that into the game. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to edit the size of the character a little bit right now to see if I can make him look a little bit fat. Let's see if I can get that going. So we got this kid over here, right? If I jump into him, let's see how we can change its shape a little bit. So if I want to make this fella look a little bit big... Ooh, definitely didn't want to do that. Let's see how we can do it. So that's just gonna change its complete shape, but I don't want to do that. I mean, that's just making him bigger though. I want to try to make him fat, not big. So let me jump into the settings here a little bit. Let me grab that one. Can I make that one bigger? Oh god. It may not be that easy to look at that belly. It may not be that easy to make this guy a little bit fatter. Yeah, things are kind of messing up. Hold up, let me see why. I think I gotta remove these 2 settings over here. And now we can definitely increase the volume of his belly a little bit. Alright, there we go, there we go. Much better like that. Let me just increase some of the polygons inside his body, right? And that's probably gonna help us get the result we're looking for. There we go. Do we have anything at the back here? I mean, we do have a few shapes we could increase at the back here. Something's kind of messing up on that side. I don't like it. Let me see if I can increase his arm as well. There you go. Let me increase that one while we're at it. Oh yeah, he's definitely starting to feel a little bit bigger. than normal. I'm kind of liking that. Alright, get that one increased. Get this one increased a little bit. That would be funny. Are you gonna add the duck in the snow house? Yes, I will. Of course I will. I wish you would make the NPC look more similar like the original game. Yeah, I could try to do that. The thing about these NPCs that you're seeing right now, these ones haven't been created by me. I've actually just imported these ones from the Dreamiverse. I could just go ahead and try to make my own. It just takes quite a bit of time, and if I do want to see this game being released at one point, I do have to try to use as many assets from the Dreamiverse as I can, instead of making them on my own, because as you guys can imagine, it takes a lot of work to make every single one of these assets. And if I do stumble upon making every single asset that I can, then you guys can imagine that I'm never gonna release this game anymore. Just because I'm gonna be stuck with perfecting everything and trying to make everything perfect. And as I was saying, if I do want to make this game available at one point, I do have to try to use as many assets, free assets that I'm gonna find in the Dreamiverse as I possibly can. I mean, it definitely looks a little bit different than the other one. Let me see if I can jump into his thingy over here. There we go. Move this one a little bit forward. Alright, let me see if I can move into his face and make him a little bit fatter as well. Alright, so let me increase his cheeks a little bit. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. What should I increase here? Let's see. I mean, he's definitely starting to feel a little bit fatter. Man, but the mouth though. Whoever created this masterpiece of a sculpture, he has done an amazing job with it. I mean, look at how beautiful this character is. Oh god, that's a huge head. Okay. Alright, you know what? I feel like he does feel a little bit bigger. And if I want to check it out, for example, this is the other one. Oh yeah, definitely bigger. Much bigger than that one, for sure. Alright, and if I test it out, hopefully it works perfect. Yeah, it still works as it should. It's still looking at me. So, all good? Alright, perfect. This looks better than the real game. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it looks better than the real game, but it definitely has a really interesting, different feel to it, for sure. Alright, let me jump into this thing. Let me increase the size of the wall here so that we cannot glitch through it. Let me also, actually, hold up. Let me activate this tool once again. And make a few walls over here while we're at it. This one needs to be lower down because it's way too big, and we definitely don't need it to be this big. Right, there's one. And there's another one right over here. Perfect. Alright, that is what I want to see. And what we're doing right now is, I was saying, I'm just creating the invisible wall, right? Let me make sure Sasquatch is not going to be able to squeeze through here. There we go. Perfect. Let me grab another one on this side. Turn it around like that. There we go. Copy paste right over here. And resize. Building it in this game at the first, when I first started doing this, it took me quite a while to figure out how to do everything. But now, after spending, I think I've been doing this for about 1 year in Dreams, I definitely kind of started to get the hang of it, for sure. I'm still gonna say that it would probably be absolutely amazing to try to do these builds on mouse and keyboard, of course, but I'm still enjoying the heck out of this, for sure. I don't mind it. Doing it with the controller feels a little bit more interesting, just because of the sheer difficulty, I guess. Just because you guys can imagine, building stuff like this with the controller, isn't it, it's not as easy as you may think. Of course, we can be more precise if I would be using the mouse and keyboard. But I feel like it just applies a little bit of a challenge if you're trying to do it with the controller. And I kind of like challenges. Hold up, I think I'm supposed to turn this one around a little bit like that. Move it here. Alright, go into this tool. Alright, and I think we're done. And what I'm gonna do next, I'm just gonna make that invisible so that we don't see it anymore. Alright, perfect. So let's carry on with the build. So as I was saying, as I can see the votes right now, the votes are at 38%, continue with the mountain area, and the sawmill has went down to 37%. So I guess we're just gonna go on with the mountain area, and if you guys want me to start up at least the sawmill, let me know down in the chat and I will definitely do it. Grammy Boy 9, you're making a detective game. That sounds awesome, buddy. When you're gonna finish it, make sure you share it with us because I'm definitely gonna want to check it out. I do enjoy jumping into dreams from time to time and checking out some other builds created by the dreamers. Definitely enjoy that for sure. Alright, so I did block this off. I do have this one over here. That's gonna be the path that's gonna take us, of course, to... hold up, let me make visible the thermometers here, which as you guys can see are kind of going up quite a bit. We are already at 79% and we haven't really built up that much, right? So let me go into the mountain here and see what else we got to build. All right, so we have done the lake. The lake is frozen, but a piece of it right over here is going to be unfrozen. What I also want to do, what do we got to build here? Let's see. I mean, we have the trees going up to this side. This is where we're gonna have the finish line, right? For the people skiing. I think what I'm gonna do right now is just expand the path that's gonna go around the lake over here. So let's just go on and do this part. Let me choose a white color for this. All right, let me try to bust through the snow a little bit to finish up the path. Hold up, I gotta go into this tool over here. Zoom out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. And we're ready to go. Hold up, I messed up. I messed up because I hit something here. Zoom out a little bit more. And let's try this again. Oh god. This is what I'm saying. Being perfect with your... Oh, man, I don't have enough space here. Hold up. Let me try to go back a little bit then. Zoom out a little bit more. Why is my camera doing that? I hate it when it does that. This is what I'm saying. Doing it with the controller, it's so difficult compared to using a mouse and keyboard, of course. Alright, that's going to be one. I'm also going to fix it up a little bit here. There we go. Perfect. And all we gotta do right now is just connect these two together and that should be it. Alright, that was almost perfect, but we have a hole over there that allowed us to see the pond, so we don't want that. And there we go. Alright. You will not think that the hard part is the path. Yeah, this is definitely an easy part, for sure. It's just a little bit difficult because you have to use a controller that's not really as precise as it would be, right? If you would be using like a mouse. Or even a touchscreen. Imagine if Dreams here would actually be available on the iPad. That would be amazing. Using the touchscreen to do this. You'd be able to create some crazy things. Once I'm done with this, what do I think I'm going to be making next? I don't really know. I'm definitely going to be taking a break, first of all, because I've been building this game for the longest time ever. But once I'm going to be done with it, I'm probably going to be doing some more. I don't know, just because I'm really enjoying doing this. But once I'm going to be done with Sneaky Sasquatch, I'm probably just going to be working still on Sneaky Sasquatch or on Tiny Sasquatch actually, on just adding more areas, such as the ones that have been added into the world of Sneaky Sasquatch, the update parts, right? Alright, let me see what we need. So we are gonna need a little bit more snow. We are gonna need a few more trees, a few more of these dead trees added right over here somewhere. such as this one, turn around a little bit like that, and placed right over here. And another one like maybe like right over here, moved up like that, and rotate a little bit. All right. Sky Jones, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. All right, next up, we also need, as I was saying, I mean, we do have a little bit of snow here. Let's see, what else? I think I also need the bench to be added all the way to the top. And the bench is this one right here. Sophie, welcome, 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 guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining for the live stream. I did announce this live stream to be happening tomorrow, but something intervened, and now I have to do it today. Since I wasn't able to do it tomorrow anymore, I decided to just do it today. This is a never-ending game, for sure. This game can actually never end, since we're getting so many things constantly. Alright, that just happened over there. Let me get this one a little bit lowered. Perfect. Another important thing that we gotta focus on. So we do have this cabin over here, right? This is gonna be where we're gonna be able to buy the tickets. And the next cabin is gonna be where we can actually do the events, right? In between these cabins, we're gonna have the chairlift. Now, let me focus on trying to see how these cabins work. Let me try to figure out the distance here, right? So we're gonna have another cabin. Oh wait, that's not merged. That's separated. In that case, we are gonna have to merge these ones together. There we go. And now we're gonna copy this one. Place it on this side. All right, now let me figure out how to do this right. If I want to get a chairlift, a ski lift going up there, right? Let me go ahead and search for ski lift over here. So we got ski lift. All right, so the only thing that I'm seeing for the ski lift is this thing that I could try to introduce here into the game. The rest of it I'm just gonna have to build up myself, I guess. So let's just leave this one over here. There we go. Let me go into rotate it, get 90 degrees like this. Perfect. And now we are gonna have to figure out how to get this one to take us to the mountain, right? So that's gonna go like that over there. Let me actually move this one a little bit out of the way. Now, what I'm gonna be trying to do, of course, first of all, we gotta make that section where people can grab these ski lifts and make their way to the mountain. Let me also figure out what size this is compared to Sasquatch. So if I jump into Sasquatch right now, let's see. It kind of looks a little bit too big, to tell the truth. Oh, I cannot sit on it? But why? I most definitely want to sit on it. So let me go back into the settings here. Let me make this one a little bit smaller. And I think this should be enough, right? 2 Sasquatches should be able to sit on this one. But let me go back into the settings for a second and make sure this is going to be collidable. Hey, Johnny William Gaming. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. So if I want this one to be collidable, I need to make sure that's going to be collidable. And that as well.
Yeah, no hair.
Oh, God. Oh, that scared the living dead out of me. Sky Jones, welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for that. That is much appreciated, buddy. Cheers, mate. That is much appreciated. And as usual, as you guys can see, I've also introduced a function here. Whenever we're getting some donations, special things like that, we're getting Sasquatch to come on over and just say thank you, guys. Thank you for the support on making this channel grow as much as it did. This channel is growing only because of you guys. So cheers, guys. Thank you very much for supporting it so much. You guys have been legends. All right, let's keep her going then and try to see if I made this one actually collidable. If I also try to make this one collidable. There we go. So that part's gonna be collidable. That part also needs to be collidable, which is. And now if I get Sasquatch and try to jump on it. Alright, perfect. Now it works. As you guys can see, we're going to be able to sit on this. And whenever we're going to be jumping on them, they're just going to keep on taking us to the mountain. That's kind of what I want to make here. It is going to be an animation, of course. It's going to be pretty easy to do, I'm pretty sure about it. But we're going to have to test it out. The thing is, we are going to be able to jump on them, right? Even if you don't have a ticket. But if you don't have a ticket, we're not going to be able to... These things are not going to be moving. Or at least that's something I gotta figure out. Or at least maybe there's gonna be like a door here that's not gonna allow me to cross until I have a ticket. That's probably the way I'm gonna do it. Now, Jumpu, when did I become Sasquatch? I'm becoming Sasquatch whenever somebody's showing up some donations. So, again, Sky Jones, thank you very much, buddy, for the $5. That is really kind of you. Thank you for the support, buddy. Alright, what else? What else do we got here? So we figured out the size of this one. Next up, what I got to do is just jump into edit mode and try to figure out how the actual system is going to work. Let's see. Let me just zoom into the screen here to figure this out. So first of all, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make the poles, which are going to be like this. They are going to be blacked out like that, and they are going to be shiny metal, rough metal. Yeah, let's just go with a rough metal. Just like that. Let me figure out the size. It's gonna be going over there. Yeah, this pole is definitely way too big. There we go. Let me just grab another one over here. Actually, hold up. This one needs to go over here. These two now need to go straight up ahead like that. Right over here. These two are gonna have to go that way. And these two are gonna have to go a little bit this way. Alright. Let me move this one a little bit out of the way so I can focus a little bit better here. What I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to do that platform where we're actually going to be jumping on these lifts, right? And then they're going to take us to the top. That's kind of what I'm trying to achieve with this result. We got to make the rooftop as well. So let me build up the rooftop, which is going to be made out of a bluish color, which we can grab from right over here. Yeah, that looks great. We're also going to go with the rough metal. Or maybe we could go just with the plastic color. Just like that. Alright, so this one's going to be the rooftop. Let's just expand the size of it a little bit. Alright, it's going to be straight up like this. Getting a little bit on this side and just like that. Perfect. It is gonna have to be a little bit less. There we go. Copy paste this one. Actually, hold up. Before I copy paste it, let me make sure the size of it is proper. Yeah, I think it looks right. It definitely looks great. Let me copy paste that on this side as I was saying. Just like that. Next up, copy paste this one up here. Rotate a little bit, like maybe 40 degrees this way. There we go. There we go. Place it on top of this one perfectly. As you guys can see, we're already reaching 100% here. So that's kind of something I gotta pay attention on. I think I will have to decrease the quality of these elements that I'm copy pasting right now. Hammer Studios, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. So that's gonna have to be 80 degrees this way, right? 40 with 40, it's 80 degrees. I don't know if I did right. Hold up. Can I not split this one? Dang it, I cannot. Why is it not allowing me to turn it? I don't know why it's not allowing me to turn it. I don't understand what's happening here. Seriously, buddy, I just want to give it a quick turn. It's not allowing me to for some reason. Why? So annoying when it does that. I don't understand what's doing it. Yeah, I know for sure I could have pressed on a button and just flipped it 80 degrees, but it doesn't want to do it. Anyway, in that case, I'm just gonna grab this piece again. This one's gonna go 90 degrees like this so that it can be flat. There we go. We're gonna go on top of this one. Just like that. Connect you right over here, buddy. There we go. And of course, it is also going to increase on this side, because this is where I gotta get this other one copied and properly positioned. So let me get this one over here. Let me now rotate it 80 degrees this way, I guess. Or actually, 40 degrees, if I'm not mistaken, should be straight up, right? And another 40 degrees should be positioned properly, just like that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me resize this one again. And as you guys can see, something is already off. Because this one's connecting here and here. And if I go back to this one is not connecting properly. So what I'm going to have to do is do a little bit of a shimmy here. There we go. Lift this one up a little bit, get it a little bit to the right side. Hopefully get it right. All right, perfect. You're going to the zoo, Hammer. That is awesome, buddy. I haven't been into the zoo in quite a long time. All right, another thing that it's really important and I gotta do, I gotta decrease the quality of these poles. Just because they're taking way too much of my graphics power here. Definitely don't want that. There we go. We are kind of seeing through this material, so a way I'm going to be able to fix it is if I increase the size of this a little bit so that we don't see through it anymore. Just like that. And that's happening because I reduced the quality of it, right? How's my day, Austin? I've been pretty busy today, actually. I've been building up quite a lot of stuff. I've also recorded 2 more episodes of Wildflower. I also finished editing one and rendering it. I'm also putting it on YouTube very soon so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. But yeah, so far, my day has been actually been going pretty well. Let me copy paste this one and turn it around 180 degrees because this one's gonna be coming in right from the mountain, just like that. And this is where we're gonna have to make like a circle so that they keep on going up and down. That's gonna have to do like that. Sky Jones, can you tell us about yourself? What would you like to know about me, buddy? Just ask me anything, I guess, if you want to know something. I'm going to try to reply to some of the questions. I'm noticing that this device also, not only that this is look at that. It also has the system here to connect to some wires. Interesting. Yeah, I think it does have some wheels in there. I don't know if they're functional, so that's fine. Okay, another thing that we gotta add here, of course, is gonna be another shape. It's gonna be like a gray shape. Let me grab a gray shape over here. Just like that. Here. Age, siblings, favorite foods. Well, my favorite food is actually pretty simple. I just love eating pizza. Pizza is definitely the type of food that I would always just choose to eat, whatever would happen, right? Whenever I would go to maybe like a restaurant and there would be a lot of choices for foods, if I just couldn't make up my mind, I guess pizza would always be the food that I would always pick for sure. Absolutely. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I actually have 4 more siblings. 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Believe it or not, I'm actually the youngest one. I'm 33? I think I just got 33 if I'm not mistaken this year, yeah. Hold up, let me reduce the size of this thing. Actually, hold up a minute. What do I want to do here? I want to change the type of shape that I want to have. So I think I'm going to go with... I think this is what I may need here, right? Let me jump into it. Copy it and try to resize. Actually, you know what? I could just have this one as is and just simply jump into it like that. Change this one and simply make a few holes through it. That will be much easier. So cut that and add another cut through the side so that we don't see these corners. All right, perfect. And lastly, what I want to do here, make sure that the quality of this thing is going to be reduced. So if I jump into this thing, I go into settings, this. All right, let's reduce the quality and copy paste another one. And this one's going to go on this side. Actually, I could just simply not have that over here because this is where these things have to go, right? And we don't want these things to go through the wall. What accent do I have? I don't even know. You guys tell me. I'm guessing that's an European accent because I'm not American. My main language is not American. My main language is Romanian, so yeah. I could also add another thing on top of here, but we're not going to be able to see, so I'm not going to even bother about it. What I do want to do, though, I do want to increase these things to go all the way to the top over here like that. So there's one. There's another pole that's going to keep on going up like that. Another one going over here. But I think I will have to move this one actually a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just select... Hold up. Let me select these two. Move them up a little bit like that. Alright. And I think a little bit more should probably be okay. Just like that. Perfect. Jump in this one and increase the size all the way to the top right over here. All right, perfect. Now, you guys tell me, would you guys like to would you guys like me to do more live streams during the weekdays as well? Because mostly at the moment I'm just doing live streams during the weekends. But I feel like more people would actually like me to do these streams during the weekends as well, or the weekdays as well. All right, let's see if we can find something else that we can work with here. So, this one is just a lift. It's not a ski lift. I don't really need that. This one is... Whoa, look at that. This one has curtains. This looks pretty neat, eh? But I don't want that either. Lift your skinny list. Let's go with lift. Let's just search for lift here. I really enjoy the weekday live streams. Okay, that is good to know. Because I was saying, currently I'm only making live streams during the weekends, at least mostly during the weekends. Sometimes I'm also deciding on making them during the weekdays as well. So I may just focus on doing that more. Mountain lift tower. Look at that. So this is something that we need. A mountain lift tower for sure. It is pretty huge, but I think we can definitely resize it to make it work for ourselves. Now, would you guys like me to just reproduce the towers that we have on Sneaky Sasquatch, or just simply use this one? What do you guys think? So I could easily just use these ones that have already been created, or I can just go ahead and create the ones that are already in Sneaky Sasquatch. I don't know, I think I should just create the ones in Sneaky Sasquatch, right? I mean, that's kind of how the towers are going to work. We're going to have that one over there. That's going to be connected with cables. And it's just going to keep on moving our things. Yeah, let's just... Oh, God. Let's just make the one in Sneaky Sasquatch, actually, the official one. So, the way I'm going to do it... Let me just grab one of these poles in the middle like that. Let me make sure these things are gonna be separated a little bit more. There we go. Let me try to figure out what the middle is gonna be here. Actually, the way I'm gonna do it, hold up. Let me just copy this one. And that's exactly how I'm gonna do it right here. There we go. So this is gonna be the middle, right? If I just remove this and this is gonna be the middle now. I would rather it would be on like Saturdays, Sundays, because the other day I have school. I'm here because I'm spring break, so that means I'm out of school. Yeah, I mean, I would still do the live streams during the weekends, Braxton, of course, but I'm actually planning on increasing my live stream schedule a little bit. That's the only reason I'm saying this. Just because I'm trying to figure out a proper way to do these streams with you all. So that more people can enjoy doing the weekdays as well, not just the weekends. Because there are some people that enjoy them during the weekends. There are some people that enjoy them doing the weekdays as well. So I guess I could just test both out, I guess. I don't know. Alright, increase this one up to this side now. Perfect. I feel like the ski lifts can go a little bit lower. Not really touch the ground, but really close to the ground, just like that. Next up, another thing that I want to do is jump back in here actually and reduce the size of this. Because I was saying it is kind of going through the system and I really don't want it to do that. It's going through these connections, right? Okay, let's see what else. This tower definitely needs to be a little bit bigger, for sure. Not sure exactly how big I want it to be though. So, in order to test it out, let me jump out of it. Let me bring in another ski lift. I like both, but sometimes I'm busy. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, of course. Everybody's busy, everybody's got something to do. So don't worry about it. Now, do you guys want me to make these benches red, like we have in Sneaky Sasquatch, or should I leave them blue? Let me know in the chat. Okay. So that's gonna have to go over here. This one. I think I want to get this one. Hold up, a little bit bigger like that. Connect it in the middle here if I can figure out where the middle is, I guess. And reduce its size. Okay, there we go. Perfect, that works. So this one's gonna have to be like for about here. Blue looks fancy. I feel like because I made this black, fully black, it's kind of difficult to tell what I'm doing there. I should have made it a little bit grayish, to be honest, but that's fine. Alright, there we go. So that piece has been completed. Let's try to add a few more pieces to this. So if I jump into it again, next up, let me try to build up this piece, but it has to be straight up. Right over here. Now, this one is gonna be the piece that's gonna connect the cables to the actual cards, right? So let's do a little bit of that. Get this one lowered down, maybe to like over here. Let's get this one a little bit like that. All right. Let me also get myself another one of these things. Copy paste it over here. But it's also gonna have to be turned around. Dang it, these tools sometimes. All right. Get a little bit closer and rotate 180 degrees. There we go. Now, the thing is, it's probably gonna need to be higher. What I'm gonna have to do then is jump back in here, get this one a little bit lower to about here. Also reduce the size of this one a little bit. And the next pole is probably gonna be a little bit bigger than this one, right? So yeah, I feel like this is kind of the height we wanna have it at. This one also needs to be reduced in size just a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. We also need to add like the bumpers on the sides of it, right? So in order to do it, what I'm gonna do is just again copy this one, make it bigger. Let me jump into it and change its color into like a brownish color, like we can find like right over here. Maybe this one. Yeah, much better like that. Let me just paint the whole of it brown. There we go. And you guys are gonna understand in just a sec what I'm trying to build with this one. Oh wait, why is he doing that? There we go. Is it gonna work now, I wonder? What the... let me actually grab it. Can I jump out of it with it? No. In that case, what I'm gonna do... Copy and exit. Can I not take it out? In that case, let me jump here, reduce that one, jump back in this one, get rid of that one, and this one, as I was saying, is gonna be a little bit bigger. And we are gonna have to paint it again with this color that we chose. Perfect. So this is gonna be something that's usually used on the ski areas. Wait, why is he doing that, I wonder? There we go. Perfect. It was messing up with me. Alright, get it a little bit lower. And the reason we want to do this is because if just in case a skier is gonna hit the pole here, right? The pole is gonna be covered by these foamy things. Do I know my zodiac sign? Of course. I'm not quite sure exactly how you say it in English though. Let me think through it a little bit. Aquarium? Yeah, I think I'm Aquarius, or how do you say it? That's my my zodiac sign. All right, we also have to make sure there's gonna be like a cut through this one, all the way to the bottom over here. So what I'm adding right now, these are just tiny details, but these details are really important just to try to make the world that we're building here a little bit more interesting, I guess. All right, perfect. Look at that. Now it's looking much better. If I jump into the details though, let's see. We can definitely decrease the details of these chairlifts a little bit though. There we go. Just to try to save a little bit of graphics, right? Just also reduce the quality of those things. All right, perfect. Your PCs, awesome. Alright, so that's gonna work like that. I'm still not quite sure exactly how to make a system here to get these things rolling as they should. I'm still not sure about that detail on the game. Probably an animation would be the easiest way to do it, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get it to go, actually. I'm definitely gonna have to think this through, for sure. Let me get this one close to the bar. This one as well. And what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to go with activating this. I'm not doing it right. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That's going to go there. That's going to go here. Yeah, I think that's the right distance. I'm trying to figure out if this is also the right size. So let me get this one like that. This one's gonna be a little bit smaller like that. All right, I think I got it. I think this is gonna be how one of the poles is gonna look, right? We are gonna have to also make like the rope. I'm really excited for all these new games that are coming out, like Mario Soccer and the new Kirby game. I know a lot of people are excited about the Kirby game. I'm not really excited about any Mario games because I'm not really a huge fan of Mario. But I guess I can understand for people that are excited for the Kirby one. I've seen a lot of people excited about Kirby. Definitely seen a lot of people excited about Kirby. Alright, this one's gonna go a little bit higher, which is gonna be like that, I guess. I could make it even higher if I want to. For example, like this. Yeah, I could definitely do that. But in order to do it, I'm just gonna have to jump into this one. Increase the size of it, of course. Just like that. Increase the cut through it, like that. Increase this one as well while we're at it. Go back into this one and switch back to coloring here. A few games that I'm really excited in 2022 are definitely gonna be God of War, the new God of War, Ragnarok. That is gonna be an epic game that I'm most definitely gonna bring it here to the channel. A few more games that I'm really excited about for 2022 is gonna be another one called. Hold on a minute, let me get this one a little bit lowered. It's gonna be another one called. What is it called? Trading on Frog Island, something like that. Yeah, I think that's how it's called. About trading on Frog Islands. It's gonna be a really gorgeous game. Stan, do you play Zelda? Legend of Zelda? I haven't played. I mean, I did play the first Zelda game, Breath of the Wild one. I did play it on Nintendo Switch. I never managed to finish it up though. For some reason, I never managed to finish it up. Alright, perfect. So we got two of the poles showing up here. And one thing that's gonna happen, right? Once Sasquatch is gonna just hit maybe like a certain point, like let's say about here, with this ski lift, he's just gonna be transported straight up to the mountain. Hey, my son loves your videos. Any chance of a shout out for my kid? His name is Cian. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Cian, thank you very much, buddy, for watching the videos and for being such a big fan. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Can we add you on Switch? I guess you can search for me StantinGaming on Switch, but I'm not really playing that much on Switch, so I guess you can go ahead and do it if you can. But if I'm not mistaken, my username on Switch is StantinGaming. I'm not really playing Switch games. Mostly, actually, not mostly. Not at all. I'm not really playing Switch games at all. I've never been a huge fan of Switch games, that's why. Wait, what's happening here? Just want to cut through that. There we go, just like that. And I want to cut through this one as well while we're at it. Right, there we go. And I think I fixed it. Perfect. I hope I pronounced the name right, Cian. I hope I pronounced it right. Alright, so let me see if I can find a rope here or a cable or something, because you guys can see that the mountain lift tower here, in this picture at least, it does look like it has ropes, but that one that I tried to import it didn't really have any. Oh, look at that, another lift that we could use. But this one is more like a lift taking us up and down, and not on the top of the mountain like this one is. Cable car lift. Ooh, hold on a minute, look at this cable. Wow. Are you kidding me? So could I actually implement this cable car lift to take us to the top there? If I just test it out, I guess? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. It is a cable car. Whoa, but look at the cable though. I wonder if it's actually working. It definitely looks like it's working for sure. Let me make this one smaller though, because it's way too big at the moment for Sasquatch. Let me make it even smaller than this. And let's just test it out. Let's see how that works. Whoa, look at that thing, taking us to the mountain. But I definitely don't want it to be that that high up, eh? Oh, look at that, it's already working. It already left without me. Are you kidding me? Dang it. I was planning to be able to take it. I mean, look at that. That's kind of how our cable cards are gonna also work. If I'm gonna figure out how to do them properly, I guess. Look at that thing. Interesting. Yeah, what I'm gonna probably have to do here is probably see how that system works so that we can implement that system for my cable cards over here, right? I'm definitely gonna want to do that. So let's see what type of system this has. Oh, look at that. So that's how this moves. Interesting. It moves exactly on that cable, and I cannot even move it anywhere else. That is interesting. How does this work, though, I wonder? Let me go into the system of it. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this rope that I'm seeing right here, what is this? I think this is what it's pulling it, right? Because if I go all the way up here, yeah, look at that. There's another connection. And what these are doing, I'm thinking this like an elastic. And what it's doing is just simply pulling this other piece towards it. And this cable is the one holding onto it, right? That is so interesting. Yeah, look at that. If I try to move this, it's just going on with the actual rope. Yeah, I definitely have to implement this one into my own game as well. I kind of like that we are seeing the system and how this works. We are going to have to add it for our own system over here, though. So, thing that we should do then, I'm guessing I got to just connect a big rope, like a cylinder, like this one. I'm also going to probably have to make this cylinder as well, so that I make sure these things are not going to move on. I mean, as you guys can see, this one also has a hole. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. I just gotta figure out how to get it to work properly. Let us see here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna remove these ones that are already in the way. I am gonna make myself... Let me start building something. Let me try to build me a cylinder over here. Start up with a cylinder that's gonna be transformed into a cable eventually, I guess. So this one's gonna be... what color? Let's just make this one... I guess a red color, to be easy to see what I'm doing with it. Let's reshape it. Oh god. Are we seriously already exceeding the graphics quality? Dang it, dude. Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems that I'm having right now with Dreams. Its limitations are also limiting what I can build, as you guys can see. Sian, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. As at the moment, I'm just trying to figure out how to make this system for the lift work, and I'm already running into limitations. Nope, what I want to do is turn this one... It's not allowing me to because of this. Let me go also into the graphics quality here to reduce the quality of it. Let me also get rid of that one because that's gonna give me some more energy back. Alright, this one is going to be like that. Let's see if I can figure out how to make a cable. Okay. Cable's gonna have to be positioned over here. Let me try to make this one longer though. So it's gonna have to connect to this tower, which already is. That's great. And next up is gonna have to connect with the next tower, which is gonna be over here. I think I'm gonna have to lower this one down a little bit though. And then it's gonna keep on going towards the mountain. Right over here. Alright, perfect. Let's see how this goes. Sian, what am I making? I'm trying to make the ski lift over here. I'm trying to make the ski lift for Sasquatch. Let's just make this cable much smaller. Let me also go back into the settings here because we are gonna make sure that we can see what this cable is all about, right? Because if I remove the quality of it, it's gonna be pretty difficult to tell what this cable is. Right, let me go into the settings of it. Let me get a few settings done so I can figure out what I'm doing. That's gonna be lowered. That's just gonna be all the way down. That's gonna be all the way down as well. Right. Has anyone played any April Fool pranks on me just yet? No. Thank God. Thank God. No April Fool's jokes just yet. Alright, that's gonna be like that. And I think I also wanna raise it up all the way up to here, right? The cable is gonna have to start up from that spot. It is gonna have to start lowering down as well. A little bit like that. Perfect. Let's see how that goes. It is kind of hitting the rooftop here, and I really don't like that. It is also kind of hitting this over here, so I will have to raise it up a little bit. Perfect. I think this one as well, we're gonna have to lower it down to about there. There we go. And we may just need one more of these placed around here somewhere and raised up all the way up. Let's see, maybe like about that. All right, let's get this one connected to the ground again. I'm really hoping that eventually I will be able to get this system going, because it should be working. At the moment, I'm just trying to build it up, but eventually we are gonna figure out how it works as well. Hold up, let me lower down this one all the way up to here. We're also gonna have to do a little bit of painting here while we're at it. Switch to spray and paint this off. Here we go, and this one also needs to be lowered down quite a bit. Either that or just do it like this. All right, perfect. I got one this morning, but I knew it was April Fool's, so it didn't fall. I was actually checking out for the developers of Sneaky Sasquatch to see if they're gonna release something about Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer. As you guys know, they did that last year. Although I'm still thinking that that's not really a April Fool's joke, but more like them testing out to see if they can actually make the Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer. If they would be able to do it, that would be absolutely amazing. David, dude, thank you very much, buddy, for supporting the channel still. You've been a member for 6 months so far, buddy, so cheers, mate. Thank you very much for that. All right, let's get this, that, and that all the way lower down like that. Perfect. Let me make my way over here now. Lower this one down a little bit more. And if I go here... Hi, buddy. David, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, so it's definitely gonna be going up now, right? If I do figure out how to get this system going, it should be perfect. And the same we can do with, of course, we do have this bar over here, but we gotta copy paste this bar and place it on this side as well. A little bit more to the left. Just like that. And this one should go a little bit more to the right, just like that. Alright, perfect. Is Sasquatch afraid of heights? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out, eh? Now, the problem that I'm having right here is that the cable is pretty high up. This means we are gonna have to make like a set of stairs or something so that Sasquatch can reach it. Or I think actually Sasquatch could jump that if I'm not mistaken. Let me just copy paste this one over here. Invert it 180 degrees. And place it here and then lower it down. Just like that. Alright, so let me test it out. Let's see if Sasquatch can actually jump that and get on top of it. It should be able to do it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Do you guys like the look of the red cables there, or should I make them a different color? It says that you're a member for 6 months, but you're a member for 5 months and 1 day. That's because you already stepped into the next month, which is your 6th month, and that's why it's saying 6 already. Okay, so we can jump on them. Okay, perfect. That is all good then. It is perfect in that case. So we are gonna keep them at this height. The next thing that we're supposed to do is try to figure out how to get the animation going, right? What we need here is that whenever Sasquatch is gonna have a ticket, it's gonna jump on these lifts. The lifts are just gonna take Sasquatch all the way to the top, but I gotta figure out how to make this animation going though. Red looks cool, for sure, eh? So, how do I make this work? I wonder. A way I could actually make it work is if I simply go into the connections over here. Let me see what type of connections we got. So we got the slider connection, right? For example, if I just simply place a connector over here, and then the other connection is going to go onto this shape over here, just like that. And now I hit on play. What's going to happen? It is definitely not pulling it towards it. Oh, it is trying to pull it. Look at that. Interesting. So it's kind of sort of working. Oh my god, where did it go? It went all the way up there. So it is working, kinda. It is a really weird system. I definitely have to perfection it a little bit more. Let me try to figure it out. So what I think I'm gonna have to have here instead of this system, I think what I have to do is just to make sure that it's gonna kind of keep its balance, right? Let me jump into this one. Just like that. Hold up. Let me jump into this one as I was saying. Copy. Get this one to 90 degrees this way. Let me resize it as well. There we go. It's gonna have to go all the way up here. Just like that. Alright, so this is where I gotta actually place that mechanism. So if I go into the slider again, right over here. So the slider is gonna connect here. And next up, of course, is gonna connect all... Wait, what? Why is it doing that? Next up is gonna connect all the way to this thing over here. Oh, you know what I'm noticing? This thing doesn't have a piece below it, so I cannot really connect to it. I think I should make that like on the side instead. Yeah, hold up. Let me make this one a little bit better then. Let me jump into this thing. Nope. Let me turn it around like this. Like this. Make it bigger this way, smaller this way. Yeah, I think that's how the system is gonna look. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. And another one is gonna go over here. Alright. Oh my god, I'm just about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Your videos are so good. I'm just gonna be watching every single one of them. Thank you very much, buddy. That is really kind of you, buddy. Cheers, mate. Alright, let's keep on going with this one. Bless you. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh my god, my app crashed here. Hold up. One of my apps crashed. That's why we got that message from David stuck with us. But I just got it to post back up. Bless you. Thank you very much, buddy. Alright, the app Leon board should be activated once again, so everything should be working fine. So let me figure this out. As I was saying, the system is actually going to be connected on the side of it, right over here. But let me make my way to this one again. Let me move this thing like that. And that's where the connection is going to be going instead, right? Let's also move this one like this. All right, and now let me get the slider connected right over here with this one. Over there. And the next connection is going to be all the way to the top here. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I should actually connect the other way around if I want it to be pulled, right? So I got to place it here first of all. Which is going to be on the inside right over here next to the cable. Just like that. And that's simply going to connect right over... Oh god, I cannot connect. Right over here. Just like that. Alright, let me also go ahead and bring Sasquatch over to test it out. Thank you very much, Hammer. Thank you very much for being here, buddy. And don't worry about it. You're going to be able to see the continuation of the live stream later on because I will make the videos available to watch. Alright, let's place Sasquatch over here for now. Raise him up a little bit and let's test it out. Let's see how this goes. So... it is kind of glitching out by the looks of it, but if I jump on it... oh my god! Man. I gotta figure out... I gotta figure out this system a little bit better because at the moment it's really glitching out for some reason. I wonder, what if I just place two of them, like one on the side and one on the other side? Maybe that's gonna keep it a little bit stable, right? Because it's gonna be pulled by two strings instead of just one. Yeah, let's just try it like that. Let's just try with just one string instead. Two strings, actually, I want to say. So, the way I'm gonna do it is if I'm gonna play right over here. Let me place one here. Does it have a speed changer? Yeah, I think it has a speed changer, so I'm probably gonna have to look for that as well. Definitely gonna have a speed changer that I gotta figure out how to position here. Let me first of all place that one over there. And let me also place another one. I think we are gonna need two of them. Actually, let me leave that one. No, let me place another one actually. So that's gonna be here. I just want to see how it works if it has two of them. It's gonna be a little bit more stable, right? Because at the moment it feels like it's just bouncing off everywhere. Oh, never mind, it's not working. So if you are gonna want to place two of them to the same object, it's not working. This one is disabled, as you guys can see. So what I'm gonna have to do then is try to figure out what the settings are on this one. So let's see, this is gonna be the tightness. That's gonna be the minimum length. Max length, that's gonna be the collidable with connections. That's gonna be the string, which is gonna be tightness, max length, and elasticity. Tightness, slack, strength. So the minimum is 0, the max is minimum actually. The max is 55.9 meters. So it's gonna be 59.5 meters from this one to the other one. That's gonna be the tightness. And that's the strength of it. What if I get the strength to like 2? Let's just test that out. Ooh! Oh my god! You do not want to be in that thing. Jesus! Are you kidding me? That's just gonna break your neck. But at least we know that the strength here needs to be a little bit less, right? So let me go back with it again. The strength is now 0, and as you guys can see, it's kind of floating about. It's kind of going crazy. Hold up, let me reset this one. I think what I'm supposed to do is also maybe make this non-movable. See how that goes. Okay, so if this one is not movable, nothing is changing it, right? We cannot move it. So it definitely has to be movable for sure. Darkness, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. That's gonna be collidability, and that is about it. Let me get the strength then to 3, back again. It is of course going absolutely crazy. I feel like I gotta connect it to the cable somehow, but I'm not quite sure exactly how to do it. If I go with the strength 100... oh god. I didn't even see it leave. Are you kidding me, game? What should we do here? I feel like it's probably pulling it way too fast. That's probably the problem with it, right? The tightness. Adjust the tightness. The ability to the connector has to resist being moved. At very low level, it will be moved easily. At high ones, it will move. It will take more work to move. So let's get this one to maybe 80%. Ooh, look at that. It already started pulling it. I think. Is it? Oh my god. Yeah, as soon as we jump on it, it's just going absolutely everywhere. Look at that. It starts to move a little bit, but it doesn't really have that much strength, right, on it. Interesting. What should I do with this one then? What if I... What if I just try to raise this thing? Oh, look at that. It's only moving that way. I feel like what I should do here is tell it not to allow it to move any other direction, right? Because look at that. It is definitely moving on this cable. It's definitely kind of going on the cable. I think what I'm supposed to do... Hold up. Let me go on the cable itself. And let me remove the collidability with the cable. The cable should not collide with anything. Okay. So now, if I jump on it... Oh god, he was going the other way around. Look at that, it's going the other way around. I think it's because of my weight. Yeah, I think it doesn't have enough power to pull me, right? So if I just jump on it... let's go with the cable here again. And let's see. Collide with connected... Tightness. Let's get the tightness to, I don't know, 49? Ooh, it's moving. We got it, guys. Look at that. We got the ski lift working, and it's working perfectly. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Look at that. So if you're sitting on it, it does have the power to pull you. It's a little bit too slow, though. I definitely want this one to move a little bit faster. But look at this. It is working. Oh, man. I love it. All right, well, in that case, let's get the power to maybe, let's say, 20%? It is so slow, yeah. Okay, there we go. Much, much better. Look at this, guys. It is working. I cannot believe it. Apparently, it's pretty easy to make these things work, as you guys can see. It's really not that difficult to make things in dreams, and that's what I absolutely love about the game. The problem is, if you are moving on this, if I am... Oh, God. Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm not gonna fall off of it, right? I gotta fix up something right here. Once I'm gonna be on it, I'm probably gonna not allow Sasquatch to be able to move, to be moved anymore. Once you're gonna jump on it, or maybe get an option. Once I hit a button there, I'm just gonna get Sasquatch just simply sit on it so that he doesn't move and glitch it up or anything. But look at this. This is much, much better for sure. Oh man, I love it. I absolutely love this, that it works like that. And it's so easy to do, as you guys have seen already. It's so easy to do. I mean, I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen once I reach the end here. Nothing. Awesome. And if I want to go down, oh my god, definitely don't want to go down for sure. All right, in that case, let me fix it up. Let me go back down there. Let me figure out, why is he going down then? Why is he doing that? I mean, the easy way I could fix it. So this one's gonna be the string. This one's gonna be the elasticity. And this one's gonna be the piston itself. What if I get the tightness to 100? So, oh my god, definitely don't want that. definitely don't want to get the tightness to 100. What if I get the piston? Oh, so everything is changing, not just that. I get it. I mean, the speed is 20, and I think it should be maybe like on a 20 or 30, something like that, to move a little bit faster. But it was a little bit slow. What I don't really know exactly, cycles per minute. Motor strength. So this is the motor strength. Reverse direction. If the connector is a motor bolt, this will reverse direction of the movement. If it's a piston, it will start the cycle continually rather than... Connector piston. Interesting. So there are a few settings there that I could work with. I mean, this works so far, and I absolutely love it that... Oh god. Oh god! What is it doing? Definitely don't want that to happen. Not quite sure exactly why is he doing that, because... For some reason, I had the settings going perfectly right, only when Sasquatch was jumping onto it. At 20, so let's go with 20 here again. And the rest of it is just gonna have to sit as is, because I don't want this to glitch out again. It's still leaving again. Are you kidding me? Why? I feel like what's happening here is... Of course, it's still way too fast. And I feel like I gotta just leave it on slider. That's all I gotta do on the setting there. And now... Yeah, look at that, it works. And what I absolutely love about it is that it's not working, right? It's not moving at all. The only time it's starting to move, it's only when Sasquatch just simply jumps on it. It's that easy. It is that easy. And if I jump off of it, it stops. But of course, we don't want to have, we don't want to allow the player to do that, right? So, what I'm gonna do here then, I'm gonna maybe have like character pressing a button, and when Sasquatch presses that button, there's gonna be an animation where Sasquatch is just gonna simply be teleported on top of it, sitting on top of it, right? That's exactly what we want to do. But I'm gonna leave that one for a future live stream, I guess. For now, I'm gonna be focusing on building this place up a little bit. All I wanted to do at the moment is just have the slider, the chairlift here working. And as you guys can see, it's already working. It's working perfectly, actually. It's working better than I thought it would. So, because of that, let me next up go with fence, maybe? I want to look for a fence right here. I want to fence off this place, of course. And I think I want kind of like a... let's see what type of fences we got around here. Is this gonna be playable on mobile? No, the thing about what I'm building right now, this is gonna be built up on the PlayStation, and you can only play this one on the PlayStation itself. Hey, thank you very much, buddy. You saw my entire Sneaky Sasquatch Let's Plays. You really enjoyed it. Awesome, buddy. Cheers, mate. I mean, of course, a snowy fence is gonna be what I'm gonna want to add here. But I was looking for something a little bit different then. Let's see what type of fences we got that we can use. I don't really want a wooden fence. I want a different type of fence. Ooh, you know what? You know what? This may actually look really, really epic. Let me just play this and see how he looks. Is he lighting up or not? Oh, he's not. I was guessing I could actually use a type of fence that also has lights on it, but that's not gonna be it. I mean, I could easily just place any type of fence and then apply some Christmas lights on top of it. I also saw most of your Stardew Valley Let's Plays. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on posting more Stardew Valley videos for sure. This is apparently a park fence. But again, not what I'm interested in posting here. You know what? Hold up. I think I should just go ahead and use the fences that we already have added in other maps, right? So let me go back all the way to the wooden fence. Which is gonna be all the way... Come on, buddy. Seriously? Is it taking so long to move to the left side? Jesus, look at all the fences that people have created in the game. Alright, and this is the one that we needed. Snow fence. Perfect. That is all I want. And this is gonna be placed around, right? Because we don't want a Sasquatch to be jumping over. Let me get this one like that. Here. Lower down. And the only way Sasquatch will be able to start using these lifts is if he's gonna actually pay for one of those tickets. Which I already discussed about it with Braxton before the live stream started. And I think the way I'm gonna do it is by simply getting you to do a quest for this little fella over here on the left side, since this shop is going to be closed forever, and he's going to give you one of those coins, if, one of those tickets actually, if, of course, you are going to do a quest for him. So that's going to be something I'm going to be trying to do. Alright, let's get this one over here. And I'm going to need one more... Actually, you know what? Hold up. Let me get into you. Remove that. That's going to be copy-pasted over here. There you go, buddy. Just like that. Alright, now let me copy paste, nope, this one and make a big one. Perfect, just what I need. Connect it here. And now if I connect all of them and get them into a group, and also make sure they're going to be straightened up here. Just like that. And connected. Just like that should be perfect. There we go. All right, and another fence. We're gonna have to go over here to this other side. Oh my God, Darkness! Your sister just deleted your progress in Stardew Valley. Man, that is a bummer for sure. It happens, I guess. Don't worry about it, buddy. It happens. Alright, so that's going to be the fence that Sasquatch is not going to be able to cross through unless he's going to pay the ticket. Next up, we are going to have to get a gate, of course, a fence gate. But we also have to place this one on this side as well. Just like that, over here. Let me get this one going over here on this side. Perfect. Let me copy paste this one over like this. And next up we are gonna have to make like a gate, right? A gate for the fence. Now another thing that I'm curious about, let's just see how high this is gonna go, because I don't want the I don't want these things to hit. Oh God. I don't want these things to hit. So let me get that going again. Let me try to jump on it properly this time so I don't mess it up. Alright, so if the fence is gonna go here, is it gonna go just above it, I wonder? So if I get this one over here, I think it works perfectly. Look at that, it's not even gonna touch. At least I hope so. I hope it's not. Alright, let's just try it again. So if I go with Sasquatch over here, at the moment we can jump over the fence, but that's not gonna be possible once I'm gonna get this going. Come on. Oh God. Okay, so that's gonna happen, which means I gotta do the following. I gotta get this fence a little bit lower, like that. Alright, and now if I test it again. There we go. We're going right above it. That is perfect. That is exactly what we want. But that's not gonna happen, right? We're not gonna have Sasquatch the ability to jump over it. At least that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do right now. Because if I block it with invisible walls, that means that those invisible walls are also gonna affect these two things as well, and Sasquatch. So how am I gonna do this? Yeah, I'm a little bit confused how we can do this, right? Because we don't want Sasquatch to be jumping inside there, but at the same time, we also want to be able to exit with Sasquatch, right? I mean, one thing we could do is that as soon as we enter this area, as soon as the game detects us being inside or at least on top of this thing, it would simply just disable those invisible walls, right? And as soon as we leave the cart here, the lift, those walls just get activate it again. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna be able to do it. It does take a little bit of programming that I'm gonna have to do, but it's pretty easy to do, I think, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to do it eventually. But at the moment, this is kind of the system we're gonna have this working. And the way I'm gonna get those invisible walls going, I actually started doing those at the beginning of the live stream. Let me jump into the invisible walls over here. So these are the invisible walls I was talking about. Let me make this one a little bit fatter, I guess, like that. Let me get myself another one of these invisible walls over here. Let me get this one a little bit lower down so I can see what I'm doing. Move this one inside the fence right over here. So we're not gonna be able to go to that side. Let me reduce its size a little bit here. So that's gonna be till there. This one's gonna have to go all the way to this side. And I just noticed another thing that I gotta copy paste, which is of course this window that's gonna have to cover up the other cabin right over here. Right on this side. Perfect. Could you put this on the Nintendo Switch? No, guys, unfortunately not. As you can imagine, I am building this on the PlayStation, right? And Dreams is only available on the PlayStation. So this can only be run on devices that can run Dreams. And the only device that can run Dreams at the moment is the PlayStation 4 and 5. So I know that a lot of you would love to play this on the PCs, Nintendo Switch, and other devices, but that's just not possible, unfortunately. It's not something that I don't want to do. It's just that it's not my decision. I just have no saying in this. All right, and another one over here. That's gonna block up this fence. All right, perfect. So that is gonna look just like that. And another thing that I can do, as I was saying, I can place another one right over here. But I gotta figure out how to do this right. And another thing that I just noticed is that I want this wall to be separated from the other one. So, actually, hold up. How am I gonna do this? I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna have to do a different one this time, actually, and separate from the other one. So let me get myself another red cube over here. Can I get red, please? Just like that. Let me do this real fast. Just like that, and just like that over here. Right, edit a little bit so it is positioned properly. There we go, buddy. Let me go ahead and reduce the quality of it because we definitely don't need to have this being high quality at all. Is it not working? There we go. The other way around. Perfect. Alright, so that's gonna be the wall. Let me jump into it. Copy on this side. And the reason I wanted to make it into a different group compared to the other one that's already covering the walls is because whenever Sasquatch is gonna make himself his way inside the lift, we do want this wall to just be disabled, right? So let me figure this out. If I get this one over here, just like that, and get this one through the wall, through the fence a little bit. Right, that works. Charles Mantifel, welcome, buddy, and also Andre Braga, welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Why is this one doing that? I don't know, but I gotta go with it at the bottom there. This one has also been a little bit moved. Perfect. So now this one is separate, right? But another thing that we gotta do with it, we gotta make sure it doesn't cast any shadow and no emitting light. All right. And one more important thing that we got to do with it, if I jump into it and copy this to block it in front here so that Sasquatch cannot cross through it, right? So this is what I'm trying to do right now. We're trying to make sure Sasquatch is not going to cross through it. But as soon as Sasquatch jumps inside over there into the lift, the wall is gonna be disabled so that we can actually exit with the thing itself, right? So let me try to figure out how to make this work. One way that I want to make it work, at least test it out right now, I do have to have an entrance for myself in there, right? So I gotta make sure I gotta enter somehow in there. So let me just make a hole. I guess right over here. We are gonna have a hole right over here that we can jump inside and test it out. And let me also jump inside it, disable it so that we don't see it. Wait, that didn't work? Why didn't that work? So we got this one. If I edit, go here, and oh, I think it is visible because of course we have the visibility option turned on. All right, so we cannot see it, right? But the walls are there, and to show you how this works, I cannot jump. Look at that. I cannot jump in there anymore because I'm being pushed by that wall that we just built, right? I cannot jump over this fence either because again, that wall is just blocking me. And here as well, but I do have a piece over here that's gonna allow me to go in, as you guys can see. And as soon as I jump onto this, boom, it's getting stopped by that wall, right, that we have in front of us. But what we have to do here is that we gotta make sure, nope, hold up, buddy. We gotta make sure that somehow, as soon as I jump on top of this lift, the walls are gonna be disabled. So the way I'm gonna do it, let me go again into the settings over here. Let me activate this so we can see the walls. There we go. So that's gonna be the walls, right? That's gonna be the setting for the walls. Next, all we gotta do is just get ourselves a connection over here. Tag, wireless receiver, control sensor. So I'm guessing whenever this thing, actually no. Whenever I'm gonna jump on top of the lift, and I'm gonna place this one right over here, just like that. Go into its settings. Oh god, nope, I don't want to move that. I want to move this one to the side. Whenever this is gonna connect and feel that Sasquatch is sitting on it, let me make this one into a square. Reduce the size of it as well because we definitely don't need it to be this big. There we go. The side is gonna go like that. That over here. I only want it to be connecting me, to sense me only when I'm sitting on it, right? So that's gonna go like that. Lower down the size of it. Perfect. Increase this one a little bit to the top. Alright, just like that should probably work just fine. Rotate a little bit this way to be properly positioned in place. I want the entire chair to fill me. Alright, so when that's gonna happen, when this thing is gonna detect Sasquatch, I want it to actually turn off the walls around us, right? So what I'm gonna do is just connect this, detect, into, hold on buddy, into this. Alright, the power. Oh, so this is showing power now. I don't want that actually. I think I want to put it into something else. I think I want to put that setting into maybe collidability. Maybe turn off the entire collidability of it. Yeah, because at the moment, if I'm connecting it here, it's just turning off these settings. But I want it to turn off different settings. For example, collidability. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab the detect and get this one to collidability right over here. All right, and this means whenever I'm going to be jumping on the lift over here, I'm not going to collide with these walls anymore, right? So let me just turn off the walls so that we don't see me anymore. There we go. Let me jump into Sasquatch. Ashley, welcome to the live stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining. So, as you guys know, the walls are now visible, right? Which means, I mean, they are invisible, but I cannot jump through them. Or, never mind. So, why did that happen? Oh, you know why? Because at the moment, they are not collidable. I gotta go with it the other way around. I gotta make sure it's collidable. So, let me go back into the settings here. I gotta make sure this is collidable. But when this detects me, it just turns it off. But for some reason, it's just activating instantly. Why is it doing that? Can I maybe get the detection button over here? No. I think I will have to make like an if function. Hold on a minute. Let me get another chip inside here. Just like that. Right over there. Open this up. This one, unfortunately, is going to have to go over here. Perfect. So this one's going to be holding on multiple chips. What I got to have here, I think it's going to be like a splitter or a node. This is what I'm saying, that I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing when I'm programming stuff, or an end gate maybe. Yeah, so maybe we're gonna have like an end gate, right? As soon as this thing detects Sasquatch, then it has to turn off that thing. The problem is, at the moment, as you guys can see, as soon as I connect it there, it is turning it off. And I don't want it to do that. I want it to turn him off a little bit later on, not just yet. So maybe I gotta place another thing over here. Such as, let's say like a counter. And once I connect it there, then this one is gonna have to turn off. Let me give you another function then, another option. A timer maybe, microchip, calculator, a node. If I would have known programming, I would have been so good at building this stuff. But since I don't, I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just guessing right now. Randomizer. You know what? I could go with a counter. Or like a timer. Hold up. Let me go with a timer instead. Let's go with the timer here. And the timer is going to start as soon as Sasquatch jumps on that chair. And once the timer finishes, pulse, it's going to send the pulse in here, right? And once we got these options, Sasquatch being on top of the chair and also this timer finishes, then the chair is going to start moving. So this is going to go into collidability there. I don't know if I got it right, to tell the truth. It definitely looks like we didn't get it right. Can we jump over it? Yes, we can. So I still didn't get it right. Something is a little bit wrong, right? What happens here is that the wall that I'm trying to have around this, it's getting disabled way too fast. And that's kind of annoying. I only want this one to activate when I'm jumping on top of this. And look at that. It is, of course, working the way I want it to work. But I want it to do it the other way around. I do want the wall to start up as being closed and then open up. That's why I'm having a little bit of a issue trying to figure out why this is not working right. This should be on, though. That's the problem that I'm having. This thing should be on. And I have a feeling I may need maybe like a button over here instead in order to get this right. When will I post the next Sneaky Sasquatch video? I don't know. As you guys know, there has been an update for Sneaky Sasquatch pretty recently. Unfortunately, it wasn't really the update that I was thinking of. I really thought that it's going to be something new we're going to be able to do there in the game, but apparently not. Apparently, we only got like... hold up, there was a button over here that I could use. We only got like some bug fixes, and that's about it. There's a function over here that I could use for my advantage, like a button, but I cannot find it anywhere. Oh, there you go. So this is the button. We need the switch. That's what we need. All right. So what's the switch gonna do? The switch is gonna turn this output on and off. Boom, just like that, as you guys can see. So it is kind of working. It is turning the output on and off, but I gotta tell this thing when to activate. So if I jump here, can I not have this thing off? Oh my god, I hate when it does that. It should stay on. It should stay off at the moment and then activate only sometimes. At the moment, it's kind of like a hold, as I can see. Off value, on value, switch visibility. What if I move this one over here? so annoying that it does a pulse. Alright, let's just test it out. Let's see how that works. So at the moment, the wall is active. Perfect, so that's what I wanted. But if I jump on this and sit on it, is it gonna work? It is not. So as you guys can see, we kind of figured it out how to do it, but at the moment what I gotta fix up is figure out how I'm gonna get the wall to be disabled. It's so annoying when it does that. Braxton, welcome back, buddy. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, I'm still not good at programming though. I still have to figure out how to get these switches to activate properly. I feel like what I have to do here is probably get like some other commands going combined to each other. And then that's probably gonna get what I'm trying to build here working. If I get like a timer, I could have a timer holding it, right? Hold up, let me see if I can get a timer to hold it for a specific amount of time. So this is gonna activate a timer. The timer is gonna last for about, I don't know, 20 seconds. And when the pulse finishes, it activates this. Let's just try it out. So the wall is active at the moment, but if I sit on this, it's still not working. Yeah, it's still not deactivating, unfortunately. I wish I knew how to code this stuff a little bit better, though. I really, really wish I knew. So what if I just jump with Sasquatch in here, and I sit on that thing, and I test it out as I sit on it. All right, let me go into settings. I do see that the timer is going. Let's see what happens when that timer is going. I should have had that timer a little bit shorter. 20 seconds was definitely way too much. But since we got here, though, I guess we can wait a little bit. Just to see if the wall is going to be disabled once that activates. Okay, so this button activated, but this did not get deactivated for some reason. So it doesn't work. The system definitely doesn't work. And I know why it doesn't work. Do I? What if I get this timer to 1 second, I guess? Speed. Start timer. Finish timer. Reset. Timer output. Finish timer signal. So just send a signal to... Hold on, buddy. Not there, not the color. I need here. Okay, that did not work, of course. And if I check the system, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm definitely not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do about this one. So we are gonna have to leave this one for a later date, I guess. We are gonna figure it out eventually. Don't you worry about it, game. I am gonna figure out how to get this wall to disappear eventually. But for now, let's figure out what I'm supposed to do next. So, if I jump, hold up. Let me jump into my computer again to see how the map is looking, because apparently it has disappeared. My computer entered in sleep mode. Come on, buddy. Right, there we go. So we got the chair lifts. They're now functioning. I mean, they are functioning at the moment. I just have to figure out how to get this wall to disappear once it's gonna detect Sasquatch on top of it. Yeah, it is harder than it looks, but once you figure out how to do all these systems together, it definitely gets more and more easy for sure. I'm pretty sure about it. I mean, at the moment, it does feel a little bit difficult because I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing. That's the only reason. Okay, another thing that I want to do here, I want to make the path to go to the entrance, right, of, hold up, let me choose white here, of the entrance of these cabins over here. Let me get circle. But do trust me, when I first started building in Dreams, I had no idea what I'm doing either. I just learned by simply doing it, by simply watching some YouTube videos as well. That's the only way I did it. And if you guys are planning on trying to learn how to build in Dreams and stuff like that, let me know if you want to know some lessons of how to do some stuff. I'm probably gonna try to make my own videos as well, as I keep on learning myself as well. Just because I did manage to figure out quite a few things along the roads. Alright, hold up. This one's gonna have to go to this entrance over here. There we go. And get the entrance on this side. Perfect. And another entrance for this other one over here. Did you do everything else when I was gone with the ticket guy? I didn't do anything with the ticket guy, but I did manage to finish up the building up this stuff. The system for the ski lifts. Now these ski lifts is working perfectly. For example, if I jump into this, and I make this one not collidable anymore by removing that connection from it. And I jump into Sasquatch over here. And I jump into the lift. Look at that. The lift is gonna take us all the way to the mountain. This is kind of everything that I finished working on right now. Just because, as you guys can see, it takes quite a long time to figure out what you're supposed to do. But I absolutely love it how this works though. This is just so good. And I love that I can also go back if I want to. That's kind of glitching out, but I will fix that by simply not allowing you to move once you go on top of the ski lift. Alright, so let's carry on with the build here. Let me keep on making a path for this one over here as well. So that's just gonna go in like that. Perfect. Alright. I want to get rid of these corners, be a little bit curved here, and on this side as well. Alright, there we go. We got the path for this cabin, we got the path for this cabin over here. This one's gonna be from the other side around. And next up, we gotta start adding in more trees, of course. Trees. That's all about. That's what this is all about. The world of Sneaky Sasquatch is just full of trees. Let me remove those things because I don't want to see that anymore. And let me start adding in some trees over here. Alright, all these trees need to be copy-pasted to the other side. So let me try to copy-paste all of these ones, including the snow, of course. Can you actually go in the cabins, or is it just for decoration? We are going to be able to go inside them. The thing is, as you guys know, Dreams is a little bit limiting me. Which means I'm not going to be able to build up that much stuff inside this level that I'm building right now. Which means I'm probably going to have to make the interior of the cabins in different levels and then bring those levels in. Like some portals, right? Just get Sasquatch through some portals in order to go inside. But yeah, I will have to make the interior of them eventually. But in a different level, not in this one. I will have in this level the doors opening up, so that at least you can see the interior of it. But the interior is going to be like a very foamy place, I guess. Similar to what we're seeing for the entrances, right? For example, when we're going to be going through here, this is kind of how you're going to see the entrance as well. Similar to what we're seeing for the raccoon shop, actually. You're not going to be able to see what's happening inside there, but you are going to be teleported inside it once you cross. Alright, so we are going to have a set of trees over here. We are going to need another set of trees on this side as well. There we go. 180 degrees so that it doesn't look exactly the same to the other sides. Perfect. That's going to go like right over here. And I think I could actually bring them a little bit closer, both of them. Hello, buddy. There we go. Let me select all of them and try to bring these ones a little bit closer to... Actually, should I just leave it like that? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Another thing that I'm going to have to do with this level, since we are going to be able to go up using the ski lift, right? I somehow have to make sure I kind of make the outsides of the area, for example over here, look interesting as well, because you don't want to be on top of the mountain over here and just see a sudden cut of the map. You definitely don't want to see that. For example, if I jump into Sasquatch right now and I ride on the ski lift, at the moment it's looking all good, right? But as soon as you go above these trees, you're starting to see some stuff that you definitely don't want to see. And that's going to have to be fixed. The way I'm probably going to fix that is that, for example, when Sasquatch is going to reach this second pole, or maybe the first pole, he's going to automatically be transported to the next area, which is going to be the top of the mountain. Because, yeah, whenever you're going to be all the way up here, you're seeing stuff that you shouldn't see. And I have to somehow fix that up. Alright, so that has been finished up. Another thing that I gotta finish up here, of course, is gonna be ending up the trees. So we are gonna have to have a full forest over here on this side. The way I'm gonna do it is by simply selecting, of course, even more trees on this side. Let me select as many as we can, copy paste them, and multiply. That's all it is. Whenever you start building as much... Wait, did I select that? I don't want to select that. I only want to select the trees here. Or I could put a bunch of fog. Yeah, I could definitely put a bunch of fog for sure, because fog kind of fixes everything in the game. Because placing trees, I'm not going to be able to place that many trees as the game is limiting, as you guys know. But let me just get these trees over here. Over here, just to close this up. Just like that. Let me get rid of a few trees that are kind of going through each other. Alright, so that part is going to be closed up. Next up, we got to start bringing in the fog, of course, as well. And we also have to close down the forest on this side at the same time. True, fog helps. Yeah, fog does help. It just doesn't look as good as it would look if you had just a bunch of trees everywhere. Alright, let me get a few more trees on this side. Just like that. Rotate them this way. And also cover this spot up so that Sasquatch cannot cross to that side either. There we go, perfect. Another thing that we can have is, of course, bring in one more tree over here. A little bit smaller. And in the ground. Perfect. And lastly, we are going to need a few more trees on this side as well. Alright, I think that should be everything. Be a little bit like that. Oh yeah, that looks great. Right, just copy a few more trees over here. I already see the limit of the trees already starting to grow on me, and I absolutely hate it that it does that, but there's nothing I can do about it. We are gonna start adding in a lot of fog very soon so that we can cover up some spaces that we don't want to see in the game. That's gonna go over there. Actually, I need more of these. What I love about building in Dreams is that I'm actually already using most of the assets that I already built up, such as these trees. All I did is just change the color of a few of these leaves in the trees, just to try to make it look like snow. And we already have a brand new asset. Leonardo, welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. You're my new subscriber. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying the live stream here. Alright, let me also start copying some of these trees over here and start adding them to the left side as well. Let me start getting myself more trees on this side. And one more. Alright, perfect. And these ones are gonna go to this side. Because this path that I'm building right now is gonna be the path that's gonna take us to the podium, right? For the winter area, for the wintry area. Another thing that we got to do though is increase the size of this and this as well. There we go. And add in a few more trees up to this side as well while we're at it. There we go, buddy. That should probably do. All right. So this part is going to be also covered, but I'm also going to, of course, have to start using our fog system, which is going to be this thing. So let me just copy paste this one and bring it to the other side as well to make use of it. Actually, let me just copy paste it this way. Let me try to get a little bit closer as I try to also rotate it 90 degrees this way. Perfect. And come on. Come on. I cannot collect it. It's so small. There we go. Perfect. All right, and this one's going to cover a lot of spot over here. There we go. So that's going to be a lot of fog that's going to make its way into the game. But I also have to bring the fog on this side right over here because this is going to be an empty spot. I don't think I'm going to have enough trees to place on this side, although I would absolutely love to do that. That's just not possible because of the limitations. And lastly, we're going to need another fog from this spot to the other over there. So let's just bring this over. Nope, not that. Come on, buddy. Just give me the fog. Dang it. I keep on selecting the wrong things. So annoying when it doesn't want to listen because these things are so small. It's quite difficult to select them. Alright, you're gonna go over here, buddy. Just like that. You're gonna now go over here. And let's just cover this up with fog. If I go into the settings of this, let's see, first of all, this fog is gonna have to go all the way that side, all the way to this side to cover up those trees. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to have fog this way as well while we're at it, and as well on this side. It's more like that. Perfect. That's gonna go over there. Perfect, like that. And I'm gonna need one more of these huge fogs. If I can grab this. Although the game doesn't want to allow me to grab it. There we go, we got it, perfect. Alright, this one's gonna have to also turn 90, oh no, 90 degrees, not that one, buddy, come on. This one needs to turn 90 degrees this way. Alright, and lastly, cover up on this side. I think members can also use uptime. Actually, everybody in the chat can use uptime. You don't have to be a member to do it. That's just to be checking the time that the stream has been going for. Alright, so that has been done. Let's also grab this mist and expand it towards the mountain. Member only have other special commands they're only going to be able to do. I will be adding more commands in the future, as I was saying, because I've started implementing some things into the live streams, and they are kind of working pretty well. And I will start adding those integrations for some other viewers as well, not just the members, such as games that you guys are going to be able to play together. I don't know, maybe like, let's say, tic-tac-toe games and stuff like that. I feel like that's going to be pretty fun. Because there might be moments, for example, when I am building up the world of Tiny Sasquatch here, where you guys may want to just play some stuff together, just to interact more with each other. I feel like that would be a really awesome feature. Alright, expand this one over this way. Let me grab this fog as well. There we go. And now we have a lot of fog absolutely everywhere, including over here, of course. This is where I'm going to have a sign for the finish line, right? For the skiers coming from the top of the mountain. But, yeah, that's kind of how it's going to look, I guess. And if I jump into the actual game, let's just test this out. Let's see how it goes. Of course, we are going to have to make like an invisible wall so that we cannot go through these trees like that. We are going to have to do that as well. But for now, I just wanted to see how the world looks when I'm going to be jumping on the ski lift. I mean, so far so good. The mist is definitely not that bad, for sure. Yeah, look at that. It would definitely look absolutely special if we had trees coming out of the mist there. But, you know what? I kind of like it. I actually kind of really like it. Look at that. Interesting. It's kind of scary now to jump off into the mist. It feels a little bit scary. But we can always make our way back like that by glitching it out. Another thing that we could do, as soon as Sasquatch reaches a specific location. So let me add a portal here, right? What I'm gonna have is going to be maybe a portal like about halfway, like right over here instead. So let me do that right now. What I'm gonna have here is gonna be, of course, first of all, this. That's gonna be the zone. This zone is gonna again detect Sasquatch into a square piece. There we go. We're gonna want to have Sasquatch being detected right over here instead. Once he reaches the middle, that's when I want Sasquatch to be activated. This is gonna be the zone that's gonna activate him actually. And it's only gonna be on the right side, not the left side. So only the right side is gonna detect him. Right over here. So once Sasquatch goes through this green cube that you guys are seeing right now, he's just gonna be transported to the next section, which is gonna be the top of the mountain, right? That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. So we got that going. I'm just gonna keep this one so that we can activate the setting as well. So let me go ahead and grab a door from here, which is this one. And this is only gonna be a one-way door. Which I don't even think I need it here. Do I need it here? I think I actually need it, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be only a one-way door, which is gonna be entrance. It's not gonna be an exit. Actually, it is gonna be an exit, never mind, because this is where we're leaving. It's gonna be facing off that way instead. I mean, I'm just guessing right now because I'm not quite sure exactly how this is gonna work. Get this one this way. Let me get it this way. Like that. Like right about over here. Perfect. And what's gonna happen? We are gonna get the traditional animation from Sneaky Sasquatch, of course, which is gonna be full black and it's gonna be reversed like that. And just like that. Perfect. Alright, perfect. That's the animation that we want. And this one's only gonna be a reverse fade in, and it is gonna be only a exit area because we are gonna make our way through the other ski lift, right? Not this one. This one is only gonna be for exit, and the other one is gonna be for entering inside. So if I just test it out right now, let's see how this goes. Hey, Stantin, I'm back. Welcome, buddy. Grammar Boy, thank you very much for joining once again, buddy. Hold up. This glitched out. Let me try it again. Let me just jump over here. And perfect. Let's see if we are going to be transported to the next section and when that's going to happen. It did not happen, actually. Something bad. Yeah, something didn't work. So what I'm gonna do then, hold on a minute. Let me go into settings. Let me pull this one over. So that's why I think Sasquatch is a little bit below it. That's why it didn't work. Actually, should have been activated. It should have definitely been activated because I see that we entered the cube at the right time. So why didn't it work, I wonder? Interesting. Yeah, something definitely didn't work here. So let me try to test this out again and see what happens. Maybe it's because this lift is pulling me and I'm not sure. It should activate as soon as Sasquatch crosses through there, but for some reason it didn't. I'm not quite sure exactly what's the problem there. Yeah, this is where it should have activated. Maybe I didn't connect them together. Oh, I think I didn't connect them. That's why. Yeah, I definitely didn't connect them. That's why it's not working. So what's gonna happen here is that once this one detects Sasquatch, it's just gonna power up. That's all. All right. And now if I play, boom. As soon as we reach the halfway there, it activates and it's just gonna transport Sasquatch to the next section. That's what I want to see, buddy. All right, perfect. That works. So now that this works, what we can do is simply hold on a minute. Let me try to save this up like that, I guess. Let's just save this one real fast. I want to test out and see if it's actually going to work as I'm intending it to work. Let me exit the creation. Let me jump into the ski and go with remix. Now, the reason I'm remixing this one, and I'm going to remix it because this is where the top of the mountain is going to be located, right? It's because I do want to continue with all the resources that we have on this one, so that it's going to be a little bit easier for me to figure out what I'm doing to the next area. So if I'm going to jump into the other mountain area, if I can find it in my computer here, it's actually this one, yeah. Let's see how this goes. All right, so as we reach the top, we are going to have another one of these devices. And of course, we are going to have to come over from the other side. Do we have any cabins here? No, we have no cabins in this area. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to start removing quite a lot of stuff, right? Don't worry about it because nothing's going to happen. This is just me removing on the remix and not only on the main areas. We're not going to have the igloo. We're not going to... Actually, I'm probably going to use that shovel. I'm going to leave it there. We're not going to have a lake, so that is going to have to go. This kid is probably going to be something I'm going to be using in the next area, so let me just leave him right over here for now. If I go into this one, all I got to do is just make sure I remove the holes that we created for it. Right, like that, because we definitely don't need to have a huge hole at the top of the mountain. We don't have a lake over there, right? So we don't need that. Come on, buddy. Just connect to that circle. Give me the circle. Is he not gonna give it to me? There we go. Perfect. All right, so we don't have a hole anymore in the middle of it. Another thing that we gotta do, if I just zoom out, I mean, this is gonna be a pretty huge area, but the big area that we're gonna be working on with is gonna be like right about here where we have this thing. We're not gonna need the cabins anymore either. So those are gonna be removed as well. What else we don't need? Of course, this one is something that we need because the lifts are gonna have to come on. What am I doing? I'm trying to make the other, the second part of the mountain. At the moment, I'm just remixing the first mountain area that we did. So don't worry about it. I'm not deleting everything that we have. I'm just trying to start the work on the second part of the mountain. What I gotta do here though is start removing a lot of the fog as well, because we are gonna have to re-add this one eventually. You guys are gonna figure out what I'm doing in just a second. Doing it this way, it's a little bit easier because you don't have to start up from the scratch, right? You're kind of starting up from a little bit that you already built up, and then you're making your way up as you're going, because you are using the same elements that you used before in order to get this map going, right? So you're not really deleting everything that you have. I already have the first mountainside area. This is just gonna be the second part of it. That's gonna be situated all the way to the top. All right, let me remove a lot of these things here. I wish there was an easier way to remove these ones a little bit faster, but there really isn't. Right. Perfect. Let's also remove these ones on the side. There we go. And another thing that I gotta start working on is reducing the size of this thing. The snow, because the platform we're going to be working on is probably going to be only about here. Just about like that, I think. Maybe like about here. I don't know exactly. We're going to have to wait and see. Let me just jump into this one, because we don't need a hole in the middle here. Perfect. And reduce the size of this one as well while we add it. There we go. Perfect. And all the rest of the trees and everything around here, all this needs to go. Nope, that's gonna be the trees. Connect to it, remove these ones. When this is done, it's going to look really cool. I agree, buddy. It is gonna be something really special for sure. Alright, this one needs to be erased. It's not gonna be the lodge anymore. This one's gonna be the microchip that, of course, we do need for every single one of the areas that we create, but I can't easily remove it right now because we can easily just add it again right over here. So let me add that microchip. You guys can see how much that microchip is changing the way the world looks. Without that microchip, the game would not look as pretty as it does. But if I do bring it back now, look at that. It looks absolutely spectacular. Place it here. So if I remove it, look at this. It just changed everything. The world is not lit up so much, but if I place it again, boom, so much better. All right, let me get rid of more trees on this side. All right, perfect. That's been done. Let me bring this fellow over here. And I'm going to remove the fatter one, because I'm only going to use that one. Let me bring over... Come on, bench. I need the bench and the trees here. Perfect. I will also need the snowman and this one as well. Hold up. Actually, I only need this and this. And the shovel. Bring these ones over. Probably going to be using them somewhere right here at the top of the mountain. Why not? There we go. Lastly, let's get rid of the mist. Let's get rid of these trees. And this mist. Now, one thing that I'm not quite sure exactly, right? We are now at the second level of the mountain. I'm guessing the mountain shouldn't be visible anymore. Or at least, maybe it should be a little bit closer to us and maybe a little bit lower so that we can see the peak of it, right? So I should select those clouds, should select the mountain, bring them a little bit closer, and lower them down as well. Let's see how this looks now. I mean, yeah, it definitely feels like we're getting a little bit closer to the top there, right? Another thing that we got to do here, since we're coming over from the bottom, this system needs to now move at the bottom, right? And I'm going to have to be coming to the top. So the way we're going to do that is by simply, of course, all these trees are going to have to go eventually, at least the ones on this side, because this is where we're going to have like a huge cliff taking us up top. Something like this. I guess we could have a few trees on the sides of it. And another thing that we should have here is, of course, a huge hole. So let's see how we can do this. Let me grab this tool. Let me grab this one. What am I doing even? Hold up. Let me go with this tool over here. Perfect. All right. And this is going to have a huge hole going through the middle of it, right over here. Just because this is where the lifts are going to have to keep on coming at the top, right? All right, similar to this one, we got to make a huge hole through this one as well. Maybe like that. Alright, perfect. Let's get out of there. And now, let me figure out the system, how this should work. So I think... I mean, of course, we gotta bring this edge all the way to this one, but I could easily just pull this one over to this side as well. But another thing that we gotta do is, of course, jump into the fence and lower this fence down, or even maybe remove it completely. I'm not quite sure exactly how I should do it just yet. Hold up, let me just lower it down. Just like that. Perfect. Another thing that I should do here is just select everything that's tied up to the system, including the walls, the invisible walls that I cannot see at the moment. Grab that fence, this with the chip. There we go. The cables, of course, need to be connected. Because of the cables, I cannot really move this properly, eh? This with this. This one as well. I think I selected the cables if I'm not mistaken, yeah. The door as well needs to go with me. This one. We got the rooftop as well selected. Alright, and now we can move everything. Except for apparently this one I didn't select. Let me make sure I selected everything here because we are gonna need this, right? So we are gonna make sure that everything is selected. Let me group it all together and just bring it over to this side as close as possible to the edge. So that's gonna be easier for us to just simply arrive at our destination here. Alright, that works. Okay. So how are we gonna make this work properly? Let me figure it out. I think what I need to do here, first of all, I need to get rid of this entrance area. This and that as well. We don't need that over here. Another thing that we gotta do is we are gonna have to bring these ones down quite a bit. So let's see. Let me go inside it. There we go. Connect this. The poles as well, of course, need to be dragged over. This one as well, and this one as well. And all of them, they're gonna be brought all the way to... Oh, hold up. I forgot about this one, apparently. They're gonna be dropped all the way to the bottom like this. Even more. Just to try to make sure that they are gonna make their way inside, right? Inside right over here. So maybe what I have to do instead is this. Perfect. Or, hold up. I could do something else. I could just bring this one over, like right about here. Because I want them to stop, right? Exactly where this device is gonna be located, like right about here. I think I will have to remove the wall on this side. Let's just see how this goes. Okay. Let me just go ahead and test it out, actually. If I do test it out, I'm probably going to figure out how this works. So if I just pull this one up, just like that. There we go. Let's see. Is it going to go above the fence? That's all I want right now. It is going to hit the fence. So that's going to be a problem. I could go on and just simply remove the fence, to tell the truth. Yeah, that would be a really easy solution. Just remove the fence completely. And now it's just going to make its way perfectly. Alright, that's what I want to see. In that case, let me just lower this. Oh, never mind. I just want to lower this with, of course, all of these. There we go. This one as well. And while we're at it, let me also group these ones separately. I want to make sure that it is not going to hit the ground here as it makes its way up. Either way, I can just simply cut it a little bit more if I want to. Yeah, let's just see like that. And if I just pull this one over, so that's when it's stopping, right? Which is a little bit too high. That's why I want to remove all this stuff a little bit lower. Maybe let's say about here. That's probably gonna be perfect. The cable now isn't going through the wall here, which is even better. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that actually. Okay, it's gonna go a little bit higher. And if I test it out again, it is gonna go through this, right? Which means this needs to be pulled in a little bit like that. At the moment, we're just testing out things, trying to make sure everything is functioning exactly as I want it to function. It is still hitting the ground over there, so we gotta move this one a little bit deeper. A little bit here, and a little bit here. Perfect. And now, if I jump into it again, I think now should be perfect. The only problem we're having, of course, is that we gotta bring this part over like that, and a little bit over here. All right, problem solved. Of course, this hole that you're seeing right now, this is gonna be solved eventually. Yeah, all I wanted to make sure is that this system is gonna work the way I want it to work. If I jump into it again, yeah, I think it should be good. And that's how Sasquatch is actually gonna make its way right inside the mountain area. At least that's the way I want it to work. Not quite sure exactly how well it will work, but I'm hoping for the best. Another thing that I want to do here, though, I think I only want to have like this pole a little bit up here somewhere. Yeah, let me get this pole going a little bit higher like that. Over here. This pole is gonna just simply disappear. We don't need that one. And this one is going to make its way at the top eventually, but for now I'm just gonna leave it right there. Actually, let me leave it what it is. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these two poles because we want to see them from up top the mountain. The thing is, the entrance for the area is probably gonna be like about here somewhere. That's what I want to start making my way towards the mountain. But another thing that we got to do here is, of course, the entrance from the first side of the mountain to the second one. That's kind of the system that I wanted to try, right? So let me try and see if I can figure it out. Let me add in the zone, which is gonna be... Actually, the zone, we don't need a zone. We only need the door here. So let me bring in the door, which is on this side here. And this door is going to be connected with this chair. Just like that, perfect. If I select it, I got to make sure that Sasquatch is going to be spawned right over here. And this one's going to be the entrance. Doorway activated. That's gonna be the animation for it. Boom, boom, and boom. Perfect. And if I rename this one, let's see. We should rename this one Mountain. To entrance. Right, so that we know how we can call it, right? So this is how we make our way to the mountain. I'm hoping that Sasquatch is actually going to spawn right over here on top of it. I'm not quite sure exactly if that's going to work the way I want it to work, but I guess this is where we're going to be testing it out right now. So let me bring over Sasquatch over here if I can find them. There you go, good buddy. Hold up, what'd I do? Let me bring Sasquatch as I was saying again. Rotate them a little bit and place them right on top of the chairlift here. Hopefully this is gonna work exactly as I'm intending it to work. Alright, let's just save this one up. It's gonna be a brand new scene, and it's gonna be called Remix of Ski. This one's gonna be called Ski Mountain, because the first one is called Mountain, right? So this one's gonna be Ski Mountain. Alright, let's just test it out now. Let's see if it works exactly as I want it to work. Now, if I got that one saved, I go back into the main game over here, edit. Apparently we have some areas that we gotta update, but I also have to go ahead and add in a brand new one, which is of course the Ski Mountain, which I just added right over here. Alright, so this one's gonna be to the top. This is gonna connect with this. Perfect. And if I'm gonna test it out, fingers crossed that it works exactly the way I want it to work. Now, you guys are just about to see my entire build here as well, of the current setup, right? Because we are gonna have to reset the progress. And hold up, play. And you guys are gonna have to see exactly how the game is kind of gonna run. This is gonna be the intro of the game, something I've been working on for the longest time, and I'm the happiest with the result that I've achieved here. Absolutely love the look of the game so far. Alright, next up, I'm gonna make my way to the intersection, and then from the intersection, I'm gonna keep on walking as I make my way to the mountain. It is gonna be a long walk. Unfortunately, at the moment, we don't really have a car that we can use to drive around, because I haven't managed to add in any cars. So I guess I'm just gonna have to walk. But yeah, this is gonna be the current setup. This is of course gonna be the intersection. We're gonna have quite a bunch of trees, including these different ones over here. And these trees are on the right side. These ones are gonna be available on the golf area as well. So this pass is now gonna take us to the mountain pass. Look at that. And it looks spectacular. I love it. I absolutely love the result of it. And of course, you cannot go through the trees to make it to the other side, because I added a lot of invisible walls. And this is where I'm gonna only allow you guys to maybe go with a car, I'm thinking. Just because this road that we're gonna be taking from the intersection to the mountain, let me tell you guys, it is gonna take a long time to get to your destination. Just because this road is really long. And walking is not easy. I could probably just to test this out, I could probably just add more speed to my Sasquatch as he is running away. But yeah. No, hold up. I messed up something in my screen. William Cat, you're late? Don't worry about it, buddy. Do not worry about it. On the channel here, we accept late people, we accept any sort of people. Don't worry about it. If you're late, if you're on time, it's all good, buddy. Where's that? I'm trying to get an app here running. For some reason, it's messing up my entire stream. Can you please show up, buddy? There we go. Let's try anyway. Yes, finally. It looks so 100% good. Thank you, Braxton. It took a lot of work to get to this stage, of course. And just you wait until you're gonna see the actual connection between this green area and the snowy area as well. It looks really good. But yeah, as I was saying, I gotta add a car or something, because just running along this road to get to your destination, it takes way too long. We have to have a car or something that would allow us to get there faster. And we already passed by the sawmill, as you guys have seen there, the entry for the sawmill. And I can actually see it through here, for these streets as well. But I cannot go there because of the invisible wall. But look at this. This is where the area starts to get a little bit of snow. And it looks so good. It's just perfect the way it just blends in. Alright, fingers crossed that the system is going to work though. So as soon as we're going to go through the chairlift, the ski lift, once we're going to reach the second tower, it's actually supposed to take us to the mountaintop. Flames of Ruins. Thank you, buddy. Cheers, guys. I mean, the entire game just looks amazing. Not sure exactly what's happening with this door, though. Apparently, I lost a door for the launch here. I gotta fix it up. Oh, it's actually inside. Look at that. It's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that up. For some reason, it decided to just glitch out on me. Alright, let's keep it going then. Let's see what we got here next. So this one, of course, takes us to the ski area. And look at that. We can actually see the ski lift working. It's, of course, we cannot see the actual ski lifts working on themselves, but yeah, I do want to have the animation going. Even if Sasquatch is not going to be on top of it, I do want to see those ski lifts going. But I guess it's going to have to be like this for now until I'm going to figure out how the system works. And next up, if I jump on this one, allow it to take me to the top. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully I'm going to be spawned exactly on the ski lift. Please work, please work, please work. Oh my god, it worked. It is working, but oh my god, we got 2 Sasquatches. So it did work, right? We did manage to get up here, but I was not expecting to see 2 Sasquatches. What the heck? That was so cool. Huh. So the system works, as you guys can see. But it's a little bit weird the way it actually worked. Multiplayer, Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer, guys. We got it. We got it. And the problem is, look at that. The chairlift is also glitching on the ground here. Yeah, it's actually touching the ground, which means we gotta pull the ground a little bit towards us a little bit more, I think. Well, that's why we're testing, right? That's why we're testing the game. Yeah, but this is not what I wanted here. Interesting. In that case, hold up. Let me just exit out of this. Let me go back into the ski mounted area. It kind of worked, but I'm not quite sure exactly why it glitched out like that. I'm guessing it kind of glitched out because Sasquatch is a little bit heavy, right? And when he's falling on top of this thing, he is kind of messing it up. Or maybe I'm supposed to instead place Sasquatch here and not inside the actual chairlift option, right? Let me make sure I'm gonna place Sasquatch with his feet a little bit inside it. Let me go into play modes. I mean, of course, as you guys can see, it is working, right? It's working perfectly. But the problem is, when Sasquatch is being transported, when we're entering the area, Sasquatch is kind of being dropped inside the area a little bit, and that's kind of what's messing it up. So I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that up. If I'm not mistaken, we are gonna hit the ground here. Yep, we are hitting the ground. So I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. Let's see. I mean, an easy way to fix this would be to simply bring this over like that, but cut a hole through it. So if I grab this one and I simply cut a hole like that, that should probably fix it. But let me grab the specific tool that we need as well. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold up a minute. I think I should instead go with... let me... Hold up. Let me grab this one and get rid of it. Yeah, maybe like right about here, like that. Perfect. Go into this one, pull this one over like this. Make it a little bit deeper. And what I want to do instead is just cut a hole through it. Maybe like this, yeah, on a diagonal, right? That's probably going to be what I would need to do. Hold up. Grab this tool. There we go. Yeah, I feel like it has to be a little bit on a slope in order for the thing to work properly. Let me put it here. Just like that. And now, if I just simply edit this one and pull this over. Is this gonna be enough though? Let's just try it out. Oh god, what is this Sasquatch doing here? I didn't insert you here, buddy. What the heck? I was just trying to insert this one, but I think it doesn't work if I'm not mistaken. I saw it bouncing back up. Yeah, it is gonna be bouncing back up. I'm pretty sure about it. So let me try this one more time. Let me go back into the tools, remove that one, use the precision tool here. What the? Dude, I'm just trying to move this one a little bit. There we go. Alright, and now let's test it out. Buddy, you gotta go forward. So I'm still being stopped somewhere around here, but I'm not quite sure exactly what's stopping me. Oh, I think I know what's stopping me. Hold on a minute. I think it's the invisible wall. I think that is what's stopping me. So if I get this one showing up, yeah, it's the invisible wall. Dang it, dudes. Seriously? This is what's bothering me here. Let's remove that as well. Alright, let's also remove Sasquatch from here because I'm not sure exactly what he's doing over there. And test. There we go. Now it's working exactly as it should. I completely forgot about that invisible wall though. That's why I was having issues. Alright, perfect. The system now works. I'm gonna have to figure out though how to make this how not to allow Sasquatch to go to the back of here and fall down, right? Because we definitely don't want Sasquatch to fall down there. We are gonna have to block that side somehow. But so for now, it works best. It was actually great. 2 is better than 1. That is funny. Yeah, I guess 2 is better than 1, of course. But I still have to test this out and make sure that we're gonna be able to go back and forth. That's kind of something that I'm trying to figure out right now. And the most important part, of course, is gonna be me being able to actually sit on this thing when I'm going to a next destination. So let's see how we can test this. Ooh, so we just entered inside the area and it's working? Seriously? Look at that. I think it might be working, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might be working perfectly now. We just got spawned inside the ski lift. It is making its way up, but I think this is where the invisible wall is located. Yeah, that's why this is happening. So let me go back out actually. Let me go into edit mode, update, go back, go save actually, go back again and play. Alright, so we're starting from this spot again. And if I'm not mistaken, now we're not going to have the wall over there, right? Which means we should be able to just make our way to the other side. There we go. The wall is not stopping us anymore, which means it works exactly as intended. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. Love this. Actually, really love this. Of course, another way we got to test this out is if I just go back, reset completely, and I'm just going to take you guys through the entire level once again, as I'm going to try to make my way to the mountain once again. Man, I just cannot have enough of this animation here. This is just so smooth. Absolutely love this. But keep in mind that this area that you're seeing right now with Sasquatch's house, this is actually the first area that I worked on. This is where I started this project up. And from this spot, I actually evolved with the rest of the areas. And you guys can see that the ground in this one is a little bit more special. It's not straight up as it used to be on the other ones, right? That's because I put a lot of details into this one, and then when I started switching to the other locations, I started bumping into issues such as the memory and the limitations of Sneaky Sasquatch. And that's where I figured out that the more elements and the more bumps I have to these ground pieces, the more the memory of my world is getting chopped down. So I had to reduce adding more shapes, I guess, to the game, so that I could eventually get the game looking the way I want it to look without that many limitations. But finally, let's just make our way again to the mountain, try to climb up all the way to the ski mountain there, and see if the system is going to work exactly as I want it to look. This is going to look so good when it's going to be done. Thank you, Braxton. Cheers, mate. I'm really happy that you guys are really enjoying this. I mean, look at this. It's already looking absolutely gorgeous. And at the moment, I can say that the game is more of an exploration game, something you can just mostly explore rather than play the game, because there's really no playability in the game, right? We don't really have any quests or things you can do in the game. But once I'm going to add those things, it's definitely going to be even better. Man, if people are not gonna have cars, just walking through the mountain here is gonna start being so boring. People are just gonna be done for walking through the forest here for sure. I should just add some shortcuts, entrances somewhere, so it's a little bit faster for me, at least the one that the developers, to know how to get to specific destinations. Because walking through the mountain pass is gonna take so long. Come on, buddy. Almost there. All right, there we go. We made it to the mountain. Perfect. At least to the lodge. I gotta remember to fix up, of course, the door for the lodge because it is completely broken at the moment. Let me make my way to the mountain next, which is going to be right over here. Look at that. That looks so good. I think what I should do there, probably maybe add like a huge mist, as the ski lifts are going to be going through the mist. Or maybe like a, yeah, I don't know exactly how I'm going to make that one. Because I definitely want to improve the look of this place for sure. Alright, so let me jump right on top of this one. And let's see what's gonna happen once I'm gonna reach the top. There we go. It works. It works perfectly. We are getting bounced a little bit on the chairlift, but it's really not that bad. Look at that. Good job, buddy. Man, we got it fixed. So now we're gonna be spawned into the next location, which of course is gonna be the next side of the next part of the mountain pass. This is probably gonna be something I've been working on the in the next live stream. But for now, look at that, we made it to the second area in the mountain. Awesome. Hey Rishad, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Man, I love it that we managed to finish this up. It of course took us about, how much? 3 hours? We've worked for about 3 hours for this ski lift, but we finally got it working. And I'm really happy with the result. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really happy with the result. All I gotta do now, of course, figure out how to get this one flipped, right? Because we are gonna want this lift next up to go to the bottom the other way. If we want to go back home, we want to take the other lift at the bottom. And the way I'm gonna do it, of course, is by simply making another one of these systems, right? We gotta make another one of these pulley systems and connect them to that thing over there. And the way I'm gonna be able to do it is, of course, by jumping in here. This one is going to have to be removed completely. We are gonna have to put this system at the bottom as well. So yeah, these ones apparently are connecting both of them to get there. Let me see here. Let me also have these things visible at the same time. Let me try to move this one out of the way so I can figure out how the pulley system works. Okay, jump into here. I could just simply copy paste. Yeah, you know what? Hold up. Let me go ahead and copy paste this one and put it at the bottom. Oh no, not move it. I want to copy paste, buddy. There we go. I didn't even see the stream today. It's about to end already. Don't worry about it, buddy. You're gonna be able to go ahead and watch the video later on. But thank you very much for joining the stream, at least now. You're just about to see me create another one of these lifts, as I'm gonna be taking Sasquatch back down at the bottom. Back down at the bottom of the mountain. So the way I'm gonna do this is by simply, first of all, removing that and placing this one in its place, which is gonna be right over here. There we go. Next, we gotta jump into this one. So this thing is gonna be copied right over here. We gotta connect it to that side, so I think it's gonna have to sit. Actually, hold up, we gotta flip it. Let me flip. Oh, can I flip it? There we go. 180 degrees like this. All right, and it has to go somehow like that, right? Yeah, that looks fine. We gotta remove. Actually, this one's gonna be mountain. That's gonna be called only mountain. Actually, it's gonna be called ski, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go with ski. Ski area. There we go. Or ski mountain. Not sure exactly how the area is called, but that's fine, I think. So this one's gonna be only the exit, right? It's not gonna be the entrance. It's gonna be the exit. It's gonna spawn me there. No, it's gonna have to be removed. Actually, never mind. We're gonna have to make another one. Another thing that I gotta do here. Oh, you know what? This one is gonna be a little more difficult because you want to have Sasquatch jumping on it, right? Which means I want to have this one starting up from over here. Which means I gotta jump into this one and remove that. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Perfect. All right, so that's been done. This one's gonna be starting from all the way up here. Just like that, maybe a little bit further away. A little bit higher here. There we go. Try and make it so that it has a chance of the thing breaking. I mean, it's pretty easy to break this thing, let me tell you. But I definitely don't want that to happen, because if I do that, you're just gonna glitch the entire game. And I don't want to break the game. I definitely don't want to break the game. All right, so what we got to do next is just... hold up, I got to make sure I connect. I just grabbed this one from over here. Copy paste it to the other one, right? Can I just copy paste it, I wonder? It doesn't like it's gonna allow me to copy paste this one. Okay, so now it's allowing me to move it, but I cannot copy paste it though. So I gotta remember the settings from this one to apply the settings, the same settings to the other one that I'm creating right now. So let me just grab the settings with me so that I remember them. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I gotta place this one in the interior of it, which is gonna be right over here on this side. So let me grab the tool from over here, which is gonna be this connector, right? The slider connector. Connect you over there, buddy. And next up, you're gonna have to connect to here. All right, so you're gonna have to connect over there. Is he not connecting? Wait, why is he not connecting? It's not allowing me to connect for some reason. Oh, is it because it's going through maybe this? Yeah, I think it might be because of that. Because if I place it here, it's probably gonna work, but I want to actually place it here. And it's not allowing me. Are you kidding me, game? The thing is, this one is not going through there. So what's happening, I wonder? Why is it not allowing me to place it there? I wonder why. Let me go back up here and figure out how this one is connected, because for some reason, the new one that I'm trying to connect isn't working. Yeah, it is on the side of it. So what the heck? It is on the side of it, and it's connected to the side of the ski lift. Interesting. It's quite annoying then, eh? So, let me try this again. So, connect you here. Go back to this thing over here. And connect you to that. It's not allowing me to. So annoying. Alright, I think I should actually make it inside here. Hold up. It should probably work now. I think I know what I've done wrong. So, if I put it on this side, and now I go back to the ski lift. Here. There we go. It worked. Perfect. So, for the setting, let me try to copy-paste the one on the left, which is gonna be 20 for this. There we go. And I think that's about it. Perfect. And if I test it out, it, of course, just went all the way down there. I'm guessing it's because it's sloped at the bottom, right? Is it? Is that the reason, I wonder? Hold up, Sasquatch. You are not supposed to be there, buddy. I need to test you out over here, buddy. So let's do a little bit of a testing with you. Let's see how this goes. Of course, it is spawning me, but why is that one? Why is that one going down that fast? I don't get it. I kind of like it that the game starts as I'm actually making my way already up here. Although I kind of also like it when it's taking me a little bit longer to arrive at the destination, right? But what I'm not understanding is, why is this thing going down so fast? I think I found a tiny problem. What is the tiny problem, buddy? Yeah, I think this may be happening because it's going at the bottom there, right? So what if I just get this one to strength 1? What is gonna happen then? Oh my god, the speed it took. Are you kidding me, game? What if I get this one to 90 then? Ooh. The problem is, it is leaving, right? It is leaving without me, and we definitely don't want him to leave without me. It is moving, which is great. But it should be living without me. And another thing that I'm seeing is that it's getting stuck in the wall. Aha. Okay. So this wall, I think this wall may need to be either removed or made shorter. So let me just raise it up a little bit so it doesn't cause any more problems. Let's go with 100% for this thing. It's not leaving anywhere, right? That's what we want. And if I jump on it, it's again still not leaving anywhere because it's 100%, and it's also kind of glitching out, as you guys can see. Man, oh my god. Apparently going on the other side, it's gonna be a little bit trickier than it was to go up, right? I just have to figure out how to do it. We might be able to actually have to use a string in it or a piston. Maybe the slider is gonna be what I needed to go up, but for going down, I may need a piston instead. Man, why is he doing that though? It's also so fast. Let's go with 98%, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely much slower now, but it's also glitching out like crazy. Jesus. The piston, I don't know if the piston is the solution. What about the string? The string is just like throwing it in space. Definitely not what we want here, for sure. I mean, look at it. You definitely don't want to go on top of this one. Oh my god. It actually fell off of it. Are you kidding me, game? Jesus. And lastly, elastic, which is also probably not a good solution. Oh my god, where did he go? Man. Yeah, you definitely don't want elastic. I'm pretty sure that the only one that we want is definitely the slider. But I'm not sure how to fix the problem though. We probably need to make it like very heavy. And if you are gonna make it heavy, also collidable, let's see. If you are gonna make it heavy, or maybe less heavy, it's not gonna go down that fast. Ooh, it is going, of course, without me. And I think it's kind of going properly. But it's going way too fast. So I gotta wait it somehow. I gotta make it somehow so that it waits for me. Maybe like put something that's gonna block it at the top. And only once I'm gonna jump on it, that's gonna activate and it's just gonna go down. That's probably how it's gonna go. Yeah, we definitely have quite a lot of work here to do before I'm gonna figure this out. But anyway, guys, you know what? I think it's gonna be the end of this one for now, and we'll come back to the next one. We are gonna try to figure out how to get the lift here to go lower properly. We did manage to figure out how to go up the mountain, but now we gotta figure out how to go down. Because that is definitely something I'm not quite sure exactly how to do. But anyway, guys, that being said, Thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all next one really soon. Bye, everybody.